Good evening. Welcome in, everybody, to the Knicks versus Rockets live stream. My name is Poppa Left. I'm the host of Your Knicks, and tonight I will be bringing you all the action between two teams that are, championship-minded, veteran-laden teams, coaches who know what it takes to, get to the finals in terms of experience. Udoka, getting close with Boston, and Mike Brown also being part of championship teams with the San Antonio Spurs organization and also with the Golden State Warriors organization. That's where he got his roots from. And then you obviously have the matchups of Jalen Brunson and Kevin Durant, which is going to be the main focus of tonight's game. Who will lead their team to victories? Give a quick prediction in the chat. Let me know that you're here, first of all. Once you let me know that you're here, I can shout you out. If you'd like to hit a donation in the Cash App, I got the logo up there on the top left of your screen. Also on the bottom of the screen, you see the channel is called Your Knicks, and you can hit the subscribe button. And again, comment your reactions during the game, and I will read them as they get on the screen. If you're joining me from X, let me know you're joining me from X so I could shout you out. If you're joining me from YouTube, let me know that you're joining from YouTube so I can shout you out. We got the score on the bottom here. It is live. It might be a little bit ahead of my call. So if you want to watch the game with me in the background and don't want to see the score, I advise you to kind of like maybe keep that out of your peripheral. But if you're watching or you're listening in the car because you can't, watch the game, or maybe you're with your kids or some situation where you can't watch the game, but you're here with me, definitely hit the notification bell because I will go live during premier games. Definitely during the playoffs, we will have this channel open for live in-game reactions. I give a play-by-play style broadcast, and then at times I will dip into Twitter to get some reactions from fans themselves, some people that I know very well, some people that I might not know very well, but in the future I will, based on their involvement. And I'd like to get to know you guys as well. Got a couple events lined up for the playoffs, so definitely keep in tune with that. Right now we got 22 people watching the live, so that's good. Again, if you would like to send a super chat, you can do that. Those are active right now. And if you'd like to send a direct donation, again, my Cash App is in the top left of the screen. And also you can send me a Venmo at Poppa Left, POPPALEFT. You do not need to send a donation, but it is welcomed. I appreciate it very much. It helps me get different equipment. I just got a flag banner for the background. I started to, if you saw this morning's episode, it was a preview of today's game or tonight's game, and I changed the background to having the wall behind me directly. I'm gonna now put that Knicks flag behind me so that there's not this issue of depth perception. It's just a cleaner look. Also, things like getting a new camera is on my mind. I did get the camera lens cleaned a little bit today. Again, went on Amazon and figured a solution out for that, so it's not as hazy. And I think it's doing pretty well right now, honestly. And a credit to everybody here engaging with the channel. I think that the channel itself is doing well because you guys are enjoying the content. I'd like to think that people are supporting me, but trust me, I have been doing creative content for more years of this that I've been on this earth than not. And I know that just because somebody knows you doesn't mean that they are going to support you. So I genuinely appreciate everybody that's coming in here and joining me on this journey, because I do actually feel that you're enjoying this, and I'm enjoying doing this as well. Definitely want to join this community with you, build it with you, and we are going to make this a lot of fun together. Again, my name is Poppa Left. You can follow me on X at _the THE6, the number TH6 MAN, the sixth man. I represent the sixth man, which is the New York Knicks fans. This is fan-led content. This is represented by long-suffering, die-hard Knicks fans. This is nothing new for me. This is a lifelong journey trying to win a championship. And this year, it seems like we might be in some type of position to strike while the iron's hot. So definitely want to shout you guys out for joining me on this journey. Just going to tap in real quick with Twitter. And there is, okay, let me just make sure that I'm live. And yes, it's showing that I'm live. Very good. All right. I expect people to come in a little bit late as the game starts. But if you're in the chat, oh, I haven't even been reading the chat. Here we go. This is from Supreme Kai. He's a Wizards fan. Says first, what's up, Kai? I actually have a gift for you if the guy still has it. I have a Wizards hat that I wanted to give you. Julian, great photographer. Shout out to Julian Bloom. If you ever need wedding photography, engagement photography, event photography, definitely hit him up. Cowboy was good. Gonna head to YouTube in a minute. Appreciate you. What's up, Killer? How you feeling? Sal is a casual. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's not here. Don, what's up? ASAP. What's good, brother? I'm doing good. I actually, you know what? Let me crack it open right now. I put out a I don't know what you call it, a poll. And this was actually a gift I got for my 33rd birthday, I think, from my friend. It's a Hennessy bottle sponsored by the NBA. Not sponsoring this channel. Neither is Hennessy, but I don't know if I'll get in trouble with Robin for doing this. I don't know if I'll get in trouble in general for doing this with YouTube or Hennessy or whatnot. But I do got the Hennessy bottle. Hennessy won the vote, and I'll be sipping. If you want to give me a challenge for tonight, I'm not getting drunk though. Give me a challenge. Like every time Jalen Brunson gets an assist to Karl Anthony Towns, I'll take a sip. In which case I'll probably stay sober. But yeah, Knicks Lounge banner clears. Facts. Definitely. You know, I was thinking about hitting up Mo. I love the score placement. Thank you, man. I was working on it for way too long, and I hope it works. Like, I put a lot of work into that. I hope it works. Oh snap! Really, that's dope. I appreciate that. Yeah. Definitely, I got that coming. I got to hit up the guy. His name is Central PA FAL on Twitter. If you want, you can hit him up right now. Central PA FAL. Yeah, but here we go. We're gonna crack this open. Game's gonna start any minute now. Let's just make that little sound. Didn't make any sound. All right, to a Knicks championship, folks. Let's go to the bottom rim right there. All right. That's a lot of Hennessy, but it's going to be a long night. I'm just going to sip. It's going to be a long night. Maybe 2.5 hours. All right. Put this back in this guy. We got a super chat that just came in, a $5 super chat. Let's read it. Every time Brunson misses, Mitchell Robinson on an alley take a shot. Then I gotta watch the game like YGBK. I gotta watch the game like State. And also, like, I gotta wait till like the 3-minute mark or the 5-minute mark till he comes in. It's crazy. Los Knicks, what's up? Gotta be legend. I'll salute to you, Gotta be legend. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, my friend. I hope the Knicks get a victory for us. Strong, but it's good. I haven't drank in a while, so I gotta take it slow. But here we go. We got the starting lineups. You got Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, Kevin Durant, and Şengün. And for the Knicks, you know who they start. But if you don't, hold on a second. Okay, good. If you don't, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. They had a little interesting quotes coming in from Mike Brown before the game, talking about, Cat's pretty much, they're actually talking about it right now. Cat, being, frozen out of the offense, and, how did they look for him? And Mike Brown basically pivoted back on Cat So again, just play harder, man, because I want to get into the scheme, but when you're getting punked physically, I don't really want to. I don't really want to talk about who's getting the ball. I don't. I was a little discouraged from the other night, but another game happens is another opportunity for them to kind of get back on a roll here. One thing's for certain, they're in a dogfight right now to get a home series through the first two rounds. Because right now, if the season ended, they'd be getting one home series at the 4 seed. They gotta figure out a way in this next couple games to get back on the winning stretch. They play tomorrow night against the Bulls. So tonight is the first leg of a back-to-back, and they're going to sell out to get this win. And we're ready to go. My prediction for tonight's game, I'll be honest, man. I think it's going to come down to the wire, and I think we're looking at a one-possession game. I gotta say, man, I don't know if the Knicks are going to win tonight. I don't know. I'll be surprised if the Knicks win tonight. I'll be honest. I think that Houston poses a big time issue for us with all their wings, but we'll see. Maybe they get stagnant on offense. But here we go. Men Thompson bringing up the ball. He takes the screen from Kevin Durant. Durant starting with Josh Hart on him. Now here's a soft double. Brunson goes to retreat to Eason. That's who he's guarding. Durant with a size advantage over Hart gives the ball to Sengun. Sengun guarded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Sengun into the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Mikal Bridges, who has a haircut. Mikal Bridges into the corner. It's OG Anunoby. The three is up, and it is good. And he needs to get some shots going down as he had an awful game against Detroit the other night. So the Knicks are up 3-0. But Thompson down the lane with a slam as he crosses over the Knicks defense. And the Rockets quickly answer. It's 3-2. 73 people here in the chat. If you want to, definitely share this thing out so that other people can get it, and definitely hit the subscribe button. Karl-Anthony Towns backing down Tari Eason in the lane. Here's the jump hook, and it's good. And Karl-Anthony Towns gets an early look for the Knicks, and they're up 5-2. Thompson giving the ball to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant now putting the ball in his left hand, driving, hits the paint, shoots a fadeaway jumper, no good. The rebound is taken by Sengun. He misses. The three ball is out to the Rockets, and a loose ball is taken out of bounds by the New York Knicks. It's Tari Eason with the missed three as the Knicks are up 5-2 with the basketball. 80 people in the room right now. We got Jalen Brunson taking the screen. He passes to Mikal, and they're feeding Karl-Anthony Towns in the post. Towns spins, and he gets the ball stripped, momentarily gets it back, and throws one up. It's a turnover into the hands of Thompson. Thompson now looking for his teammates, and he loses it momentarily, and Karl-Anthony Towns retrieves it 2-on-1 for the Knicks. It's Hart. It's Brunson. Layups up, and no good. Rebound falls off the hands of Josh Hart and out of bounds. And the Knicks, with some sloppy possessions on offense, unable to build on their 5-2 lead. Mike Brown with his hands in his pockets. I'll take a little sip to that. Ball deflected momentarily into the hands of Kevin Durant. Durant in the triple threat with OG Anunoby on him, 45 feet out away from the basket. Durant rips through to the right. Takes the double, pump fake, now takes a fadeaway jumper, and it's no good. He falls down. OG Anunoby in the front court gathers and lays it up and in on a fast break. And OG Anunoby has 5. Knicks are up by 5. It's 7-2. The game, Mars, is on Channel 7 for me in New York City. That's ABC. Sengun now. He's doubled. Here comes the spray. Smith Jr. passes to Eason. Eason cut off nicely by Mikal Bridges. Has to take a fadeaway jumper. It's off the back rim and finds the bottom of the net. It's 7-4. Now Hart quickly ahead in the front court for the Knicks. It's Mikal Bridges back to Hart. Hart guarded by Sengun. Gives to Karl-Anthony Towns down the lane with the running layup, and that's good. And the Knicks are up 9-4. Karl-Anthony Towns now 2 for 2 from the field. Here is Jabari Smith. He gives the ball to Sengun. Sengun, as the Knicks are getting into the body early. Sengun now bobbles the ball. It's Karl Anthony Towns up on the perimeter. Sengun gets around the screen, kicks to the corner. Thompson, his first three of the night is long, no good. Rebound bobbled and taken by Josh Hart. Ahead of the pack, but too far ahead of Mikal Bridges. Another turnover and a missed opportunity for the Knicks on a fast break situation. As you take a look at Karl Anthony Towns using his length, strength, and shot touch at the rim to get his second bucket. Thompson goes around the screen. A lot of physicality, not a lot of calls here. And Sengun spins one in as he's on the board now. It's 9-6. You can see where the Rockets want to get him the ball. It's pretty much inside the paint, and he will terrorize the Knicks if they don't stop his motion. Here's Hart. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson into the corner. Pump fake. Anunoby. Step back three is up and in and out. Rebound by Amen Thompson. Thompson now bringing the ball up the court and a body slam, and it's going to be called a block on Jalen Brunson as Alperen Sengun, the man from Turkey, bowled over Brunson, and he's called for the foul. 7:55, and it looks like Mike Brown is going to challenge this. Yeah, that's a charge, my friend. That's a big, big call. One on Brunson versus one on Sengun. You're definitely going to want that on Sengun. Early on, I mean, Knicks fans are they're going to be hard-pressed to explain to me why this process isn't good. Now, they've been sloppy a little bit with the ball, but this is how you need to play early. Everybody needs to touch the ball. Now I want to see Mikal get it. I've seen OG get a couple touches. OG shouldn't be shooting again. He missed the three. All right, take that ball into the lane. Cat is a guy that everybody has a problem with, but he's one of the few dudes who's at least willing to get into the lane. Hart willing to get into the lane. Now I need to see Mikal. I need to see Mikal join the party. He's had some space. He's given up the rock to the corners. A very passive kind of attitude from him. I want to see him get the ball up, going with momentum. He can stop and pop in the mid-range. I'm fine with it. But get some momentum going downhill. I agree, Mars. Good looks. Good looks. And here's the thing. People say, oh, these guys aren't hitting shots. You're going to have to live with that. Look at the Boston Celtics. I know they lost last year, but they didn't deviate from their game plan. You gotta be who you are. A shot for every fadeaway at the rim. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want. That'd be a double terrible outcome. I don't know if I want to do that, man. Lefty Vegas, never wrong. What did Vegas say? Oh, this thing is not even working. Hold on, let me see. Because let me remove this. Let me see. See if I can fix this. Not sharing. You know what it is? I have to refresh it. Okay, good. All right. Good thing. Good thing I caught that. All right, now let's present. Let's share screen. All right. No. Don't want to do that. I'm working out the kinks, folks. Here it is. Share screen. Knicks. Bang. There. How's it look? We're good. I need to lift this thing up a little bit, though. And then taking this to 1. I need to lift this thing up a little bit more. Okay. Update layout. All right. We're good. Wow. Look at me. Look at me being resourceful. Take a shot for every made Mitch free throw. I'm just sipping, brother. I'm just sipping. Vegas is never wrong. They definitely are wrong. But they're wrong not enough times for them to lose. Moving on up. We got the charge. What up, John? How you doing? All right, Jalen Brunson now. with the screen set by Hart. Hart gets it into the lane. Good pass to McHale. In the corner, the three is up and good. Well, folks, when you move the ball, good things happen. What can I say? Knicks up 11-6. They're going to call it a 2. Brunson guarding Eason. OG doing a good job of getting pressure on the ball. A little bit more pride tonight, as Durant with a baseline jumper is no good. Offensive rebound put back no good by Thompson. That's something that the Knicks have to watch out for. Here's Hart with Şengün on him. Empty lane. Knicks spacing the floor very well right now. They got to move, though. Here's Bridges. Bridges driving baseline, stops, pops on a dime. The fadeaway jumper is no good. Here is Thompson. Once again, you'll see him bringing the ball up a lot. And all they need is a couple shots to get hot. It's either Durant or Şengün for them, really. And you'll see a little Dorian Finney-Smith a little bit later, and you'll see Reed Shepherd and Clint Capella, Jay-Sean Shate. Here is the shot by Durant. He can't get that one to go. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound outlet to Mikal Bridges. Mikal attacking, and then a fadeaway jumper off the glass, and a steal by the Knicks. I hate Mikal Bridges with all my heart and soul. Here's Jalen Brunson. Bounce pass by Hart to OG Anunoby. Slams it down on Şengün. Timeout Udoka. Oh, my God. They told me to take a shot every time Mikal fades away instead of attacking the rim. My Lord. Oh, my Lord. He is so bad, bro. He is so bad. He is so bad, man. Oh, my God. He is bad. All right, let's read these comments. Let's go back up. What's up, Omar? Omar says, shoot it, Hart. My God. Was that on the layup where he kicked out to Mikal, or where was that at? Mikal, bro. Kai, I know, man. It's like clockwork, you know what I mean? I hate Bridges, bro. Me too, man. Me too. Can't stand that most. Şengün is a damn comb. Yeah, man, this is not the Detroit Pistons. It's actually interesting. I don't know who said it, but it was during Tony's space a little bit earlier today where they were saying there was no Steven Adams, and that impacts them a little bit. I don't know how much it's impacted them in terms of their defensive rating, but yeah, Şengün is not really doing much right now. Is attendance the only thing Mikal is concerned with? I mean, it really might be the best thing for him to get hurt. Wow, that's messed up. But he just had, like, his Iron Man streak is not respected, bro. It's like, who cares? There are kids in school that do that. I remember, you know, those kids who grow up like they never miss a day of school. Like, you're corny, man. Jay from Florida, Mikal is trash. I agree, bro. He's bad until he ain't. That's true. That's true. Mikal hit a shot out of nowhere, and you're like, he afraid of contact. My God. Knicks love reading Twitter. I agree, by the way. And that's the thing. Like, they came off the break. Everybody was smiling, goofing around, having a great time. And they came out and they played like that, bro. I hate Mikal bitches and pussy towns. Bridges is a brick. He could have an amazing career in construction. OG playing tough in the paint. We also had an early lead against Detroit. Got to keep the same intensity. Yeah, we're sustaining a little bit more right now, though. The defensive pride is up for sure. But remember, it was out of a timeout. The Knicks were up 9-2, up 7, and Cade Cunningham hit a 3. And if you look back at that, you're not going to look back, but I'll tell you. OG had a switch with Cat, and he just let Cat take on Cade, and Cade hit a 3. And the Knicks fell apart from there. Cat did a great job passing himself the ball early in the quarter. Yeah. He's not good at anything, to be honest. He's useless on the court, disappearing act every other night. So infuriating. 5 picks for cardio. Got John Harbaugh on the building. My TV screen cracked on that last Bridges shot. And boxing out. Okay, we got a lot of comments. I'm gonna hide that one, and then we're gonna go in. A steal by Josh Hart and a foul on Sengun, and that's numero dos. So we'll see old foe Clint Capella check into the game. There he is. I'll never forget Clint Capella in Game 5, right before he said, we're going to send them on vacation. And I was like, no, you're not. We're going to win Game 5. And then the Knicks got the doors blown off. Those games 3, 4, and 5 are gross. Brunson driving, gets through the lane, throws up a wild shot, gets it blocked by Amen Thompson. Thompson down the lane, kicks, another steal opportunity, but Smith gets it. Now it's Durant, spots up for 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound with the stretch by Josh Hart. Good job by him to get the ball in his hands. Now it's McHale driving down the lane. The lefty layup is good. I don't get it. Why doesn't he want to do that? And why do people say that's not part of his game? I just watched it. Here's Kevin Durant, stops and pops from the mid-range, can't get it to go. Clint Capella, though, with the rebound, he can't get that one to go. Tip grabbed by Anunoby. Anunoby now across half court. The Knicks getting the fortune of a lot of bad shooting from the Rockets, but good rebounding by the Knicks, I'll say that. And now Towns gets his shot blocked, denied by Capella. Again, another transition look. Can they convert? Finally, they do. Jabari Smith Jr. knocks down the 3, and it's 15-9. And we got a timeout on the floor. Interesting timeout. Let's see if this is a goaltend. Nope. It's just a block, a regular block. All right, man. Let me just point you guys up to the Cash App right here. You can scan that QR code if you want to donate to the broadcast. You can definitely shout us out there. If you want to donate to the channel and help the channel grow, you can hit us up in a super chat. Venmo is also available. Leave a comment also. Share the channel. And let's get back to these comments. Let's read them all, baby. Let's read them all. All right. Last one was here. Brick. Okay. Jay from Florida. Laugh my ass off. Tsunami Sev. Chris Haynes in the building. Mikhail is garbage. He's not going to get hurt, bro. His ankles are always out of the area. It's so true. I've never seen him actually leave his feet with an abandon edge. I think that streak is a problem because you don't want to get hurt. Yeah, it's very logical at this point. His Iron Man streak is more of an indictment on him. He just shows he's soft and unwilling to take contact. Yeah. Poppa Left looks like Dr. Robotnik on Ozempic. Dr. Robotnik did not have this, though. Robotnik was a mustache guy. Durant is off tonight, and Towns getting bodied by Wash Clint Capella. I'll take Wash Clint Capella on this team. Third center. Here's Sohan in the game. Diawara in the game with Sohan. It's Brunson, Mitch, Sohan, Diawara, and Shamet. Interesting spacing right now. Let's see if the Rockets adjust. It's Shamet in the corner with Durant on him, former teammates, I believe. And now Sohan gets the ball, fadeaway 3. That's way off, an air ball on a 24-second shot clock violation. I don't know. Actually, Shamet was traded for Kevin Durant in that Washington deal with Phoenix. Actually, that's where the name from State originated, Landry Shamet. Here is Reed Shepard into the game, second-year player from Kentucky. Shepard guarded by Landry Shamet. Now the ball goes into Capella's hands. He gets it back from Kevin Durant off the double, and he slams it down. And after a big start for the New York Knicks, the Rockets have cut the lead to 4. They're on a 5-0 run right now. Let's take a look at that quick slip by Clint Capella. Brunson now with the ball in his hands, gives the ball to Diawara. Diawara now with his right hand, driving down the lane. The right-handed layup is up and good off the glass. And that is a good sign for the rookie out of France, Reed Shepherd. Shepherd with the left hand. Step back three over the hands of Brunson. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Actually grazed the bottom of the rim. Again, the score is a little bit ahead of me, but if you're watching on YouTube, I think you're delayed anyways. So, sometimes when I watch these lives, I keep it open, and I like to look back and see what the reaction of the host is. So just keep the channel open. Shamet now operating the offense as the point guard. It's Jalen Brunson off ball. Brunson now gets it. He's doubled. Brunson gives the ball back to Sohan, who shoots the three. It's way long. Rebound tipped into the hands of Mitchell Robinson, though, off the tip from Shamet, and Robinson lays it up and in. It's 19-11. Knicks going defense right now. It's Shepherd. Gives the ball to Finney Smith. Back to Shepherd. Shepherd now driving. Kicks to the corner. It's Amen Thompson. Thompson looking to hand off. Knicks denying very well. Now it's Sohan closing out on Durant. The three is up and good. Jeremy Sohan got lost on the coverage a little bit, and Durant got the little amount of space he needed, and he was able to convert. Now it's, a nice entry pass by Diawara to Mitchell Robinson. You saw that the other night against Detroit. So Diawara now with a bucket and an assist. And Sohan putting Kevin Durant on his back. A loose ball foul, and it's 21-14 as I don't know what you want to call it. You want to get the Giants the lead or the Jets? We're going to get the Jets the lead. The Jets are up 3 touchdowns to 2. As Sohan, you could see his shooting mechanics are not pretty. That's a matchup you didn't see in the Hawks-Knicks series of 2020. A lot of people feel that if Mitchell Robinson was there, the Knicks were going to be able to win that series. I don't know about that. Here is Durant, though. Fadeaway jumper. It doesn't fall down. Mitchell Robinson almost gets it stolen, and it is going to go off the Knicks as Josh Hart loses it off his shin. 21-14, 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Reed Shepherd to inbound. Capella, Thompson, Durant, and Finney Smith in the game for the Rockets. Knicks now with Hart, Mitchell Robinson, Brunson, Anunoby, and Shamet as Diawara and Sohan go to the bench. It's Shepherd. Shepherd loses it. Stolen by Shamet. Ahead to OG Anunoby with the slam. And he just does not have any fluidity sometimes. Here's Thompson trying to bully his way down. It's Shepherd off the paint touch, and the three is up. No good. Rebound by Durant. That shot is good. Durant shooting in high volume, and he's got the Texans. He's got the Rockets within 7, 23-16. Brunson gets rid of it quick. It's OG Anunoby. Anunoby shoots the three. It's up. It's an air ball. And, folks, the Knicks are up 7, and Jalen Brunson hasn't shot the ball yet. I think he shot one shot, and it's been blocked. So I don't know what world you're living in where you think, like, it's impossible for the Knicks to play well without him shooting the ball in high volume, but you're seeing a case study right now as an air ball goes down. You play as a team. I'm not saying Brunson shouldn't shoot, but he's getting doubled right now, and I wonder if Udoka is going to cut it out. Like, all these doubling, just let Brunson go to work. It's interesting that they're trying to get the ball out of his hands. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks it. Mitchell Robinson. There it is. Swing it out. Now it's Anunoby. Anunoby going one-on-one. I'd like to see him get rid of it. He does. It's Hart. Hart kicks. Brunson. This is what I'm talking about. Brunson can't get the shot to go. But see how he got the ball in space off a rhythm? If he gives it up, he's going to get it back anyways. So it doesn't, he doesn't need to dominate it for so long. Use the diversity of talent. Here's Durant, fadeaway jumper over Hart. That was too easy. And it's a 5-point game. I agree on the OG stop shooting thing. OG's got to be one of the strengths he's had during the season when he's going well is quick decisions. That one-on-one stuff was a little nuts. Durant's going to do that. As long as you're ahead, you're going to have to live with that. Shamet denies the help, and now Brunson's going to hold. Brunson now goes to the right. He gets cut off. Brunson jump pass to Shamet. Shamet driving down the lane, puts up a high layup off the glass in contact. No call, but he gets the layup to go. And oh my gosh, Shamet does a hurdle as he falls over, and it's Durant with the ball. Durant cutting over, attacking Mitchell Robinson, kicks it out. Shepherd another three. Got it. Knicks got to be disciplined. Don't double. 25-21. Knicks will hold for the last shot. It's Brunson, picked up by Shepherd. Now they should clear out. Shamet should create more space, as Shepherd realized that and got the foul. They had a foul to give. Smart. Very smart. Durant goes to the bench. So does Shepherd. 25-21. Karl Anthony Towns subs in for Josh Hart. Knicks up 4. Jalen Brunson hasn't scored yet. Brunson to inbound. He gives the pass to Shamet, gets it back, and he's bumped and will go to the line for 2. Brunson hits his first free throw. And Brunson at the line to shoot a second free throw. Hits the second. 4.6 to go in the quarter. It's Eason, rolls it out for Shepherd. Shepherd throws a lob pass. It's to Thompson. Takes a step back 3. That's long, no good. And the Knicks are up 6 to end the quarter. Diawara and Sohan together and sub them out simultaneously. I don't know how to spell simultaneously. Simultaneously, Cat featured early in the post. Knicks players read Knicks Twitter. Knicks Twitter confirmed. Good start. Some narratives are surviving. All right. Let's get to the comments. Let's go all the way up. Let's go to Mo. Let's go here. All right. What themed lunchbox did Mikhail have in kindergarten? I'm gonna say love puppies. Probably he's 6, 7 years, 8 years younger than me. He probably had like a SpongeBob. He probably had a SpongeBob. What the F lineup? Mo, Mitch, and Sohan. Let me know what the numbers were on that one, Claudio. Mo, how many years have we waited for Mitch to have a page in a playbook? 8. What is with these guys' sloppy plays after rebounds? I know the turnovers and the missed opportunities tonight have not been good. OG, stop shooting. Yep, Josh, you're pissing me off. KD is kind of who Bridges wants to be with that fadeaway jumper in the mid range. Yeah, also KD is like a way better player. So we'll never understand how the pick and roll is foreign to Jalen Brunson. Man, you can imagine Brunson and KD play off each other, know how to use each other's gravity. Probably, yeah. In the setting, I don't know if Durant's a guy that sets a lot of screens, but I think Durant is a guy that is welcoming to playing off ball a little bit. Kind of crazy how the Knicks are up and Brunson has a donut. Tells you how the ball moves without Brunson hogging. Yep. I mean, these are facts, bro. I mean, people don't want to hear it, but some people don't want to hear it. And I can't make them have my opinion. But when you're around basketball and you really know what the game's about, you can't do that. You can't just sit here and hold the ball all day. It's not good. I don't know many teams, like I don't know a team that won that way. Houston got a great look at the end there. Yeah, they did. Good scheme. But again, it was Thompson. Thompson's not a guy that I'm freaking out for shooting that shot. Brunson and Hart not having a great game so far. I disagree. I think Hart is actually playing really well with the rebounds. And I think he's active. He doesn't have to do much tonight, but he has to get rebounds. This game is getting intense. I agree. Thoughts on the coaching of Brown overall? Overall, like today, I think he has a better plan today. Don't like the doubles off of Durant, though. You got to be careful with those, especially with a lead. Don't give him threes. And I'm going to go off this, and we'll get back to the comments. Alvarado, Hart, Cat, OG, and Mikhail. It's Hart, pump fakes, drives into the lane, now stops. Can't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound. Mikhail now doesn't shoot the layup, gives it to Anunoby and hits the three. Oh, my God, Mikhail Simmons is in the building. Knicks up 9. Here's Thompson. Thompson gives the ball to Şengün. Şengün guarded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Played together on Team World, actually, last week. Here is Finney-Smith. Bounce pass into the post. It's Şengün. Soft on the double, please. And there it is. It's a steal. It's Anunoby. It's Alvarado. Back to Anunoby on the wing. Anunoby attacking Şengün with 2 fouls. He gets the layup up and in. Smart decision by OG Anunoby, who is the leading scorer for the Knicks. He's in double figures. He's got 14 as Thompson falls down. Stolen away by Alvarado. Alvarado in the front court. He gives the ball to a hustling Mikal Bridges. Bridges now as Cat runs away. He's got Shepard on him. Here comes the double. It's Alvarado. Now it's Towns. Towns looking down low. Towns now gives the ball to Hart. Hart now recognizes Towns in the post. Towns spins, gets a fadeaway jump hook. That shot is good. Over the head of Jayshawn Tate. Tate now with the ball as the Knicks are up 13, 34-21. Şengün with a handoff. It's Shepard. Another three. Got it. Reed Shepard erupting in Madison Square Garden, and he cuts the lead to 10. Alvarado has to be into that body a little bit more as the Knicks had a 13-point lead with some momentum, and that was just quenched, or I don't know. Here is Towns, hands off to Alvarado, back to Towns. Towns down the lane, layup is up, no good, and he almost tripped and fell back, but he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. As Karl-Anthony Towns having a good start. Shout out to Mars with the super chat. Considering OG's injury, do we change the name Wingstop to Mikhail and OG, Toe Jam and Earl? By the way, Toe Jam and Earl is like such a legendary nostalgic moment for me that I remember playing those games on Sega Genesis. I love those games. Here's Sengun, jump hook, short off touch off the rim, and it's good. Again, a 10-point game. Here's Alvarado. Alvarado now getting some space, and he decides to hand off to Mikhail. Mikhail now gives the ball back to Cat. Cat step back mid-range jumper is up. It's not good. Rebound by Sengun. I love Toe Jam and Earl. Outer space, aliens. I can't tell you what the game was about. I think they had to get back to their planet or something. Anyways, Dorian Finney-Smith missed the three. And Hart in transition, not a good shot. Finney-Smith the rebound. Move the ball, man. We're doing so well. Hart gets called for the foul as Sengun got position on him. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Alvarado, Mitch, Cat, double bigs, and Mikhail and Shamit. Here is Jabari Smith. Fadeaway jumper is good. And Houston's starting to find the touch. Their jumpers were not falling early, and now they are starting to find the range. Here is Alvarado. Knicks are up 8. Alvarado's got to be a little bit more aggressive with the basketball. Here's Karl Anthony Towns into the corner. It's Mikhail. Mikhail now backs out to the wing, gives the ball to Karl Anthony Towns in the post, guarded by Jabari Smith. Cat with the jump hook. It's up. It's no good. Rebound bops out to Jayshawn Tate. Tate. There's that Eason. That's Eason. Gives the ball to Sengun. Sengun backing down Mikhail Bridges all the way from the three-point line. Gets doubled. And the shot is blocked by Mitchell Robinson off the layup by Tate. Here is Shamit in the front court. Gives to Mikhail. Mikhail switches his feet. Now it's Alvarado in the corner. Takes a dribble. Shoots the three and knocks it down. Big shot for Alvarado, who needed to make an impact as he was getting a little too much casualness on the floor right there, running cardio. And finally, he cracks the seal. Tate now with the basketball. Alvarado all over Shepard. Tate driving. Alvarado gets through with the steal. And the ball's on the floor. Alvarado there with Sengun. The ball's loose. It's Mitchell Robinson with the ball. Mikhail Bridges now in the front court. Gives back to Towns. Now it's Alvarado. Fakes the three. Brings it out to the wing. Spreads it across to Mikhail. Swings it back to Landry Shamit. But there's a foul on the floor as Tate now is dealing with an injury. And that's a guy who's dealt with injuries often in his young career as he's limping. And I don't know if he's going to make it back in this game. And he's getting helped off. Not able to put power on his own legs, so he has Jose Alvarado to blame for that. This tweet is funny. I'll put it up. This is let's go. Stop that screen. Just share this screen. Oh, okay. I'll bring it up. Said they told me to take a shot every time Mikhail fades away instead of attacking the rim. That hangover about to be crazy. Rest in peace, Lefty. You were a good man. Hammered before his first checkout. Any last words? Oh my God. Oh, this is nasty. They all know it. No one's calling me miserable. Very nice. I don't know how to see. View activity. Left by halftime. Oh, God. All right. Let's go here. Let's go back here. Let's get me on the screen. Shout out to the black screen right now. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Let's go back here. Yep. Hi, how you doing? All right. All right, let's read these. Tamir, OG Anunoby was definitely in Spaces Thursday night. Ain't nobody talking about OG. If we were talking about OG, I would tell him about how he just let people take away his matchup and switches all night. It was crazy. Earthworm Jim, 2 better than Toe Jim and Earl on Funkatron. Yeah, man. Now we're talking. Cat not abusing that mid-range shot bothers me. Yeah, I don't think he's like got the muscle memory for it, bro. He has the skill for it. He just don't have the muscle memory. Pastor, I was just about to say, who's Earthworm Jim on the Knicks? Shamit is Strider. Nice ball movement by the Knicks. Left, where's your scoreboard? It's right here. You listened to me and got a score? Yes, I did. I actually did not listen to you, but I do remember you told me to do it. But yeah, there it is. It's the scoreboard. I was trying to get the scoreboard for mad long, and then I had to put my big boy pants on and figure it out. And I figured it out. Now, what I really want to do is I want to extend it like long ways. But that is going to require me to be born in like 1999 or forward. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Here's the Knicks up by 11. It's Alvarado. Alvarado guarded by Amen Thompson. It's Cat, Mitch, and Shamit. Bridges and Alvarado. Bridges now stopped. Gets through the lane. Lefty layups up. It's off the glass. No, off the rim. No good. Rebound by Durant. Kicks out to Thompson. Thompson now to Jabari Smith running the floor with the layup. As OG Anunoby walks up to the scorer's table. Bridges calls over Mitchell Robinson. Bridges attacking. Spins. Fadeaway jumper is good. Oh, screw you, Mikhail. Here is Amen Thompson. Thompson into the corner. It's Tari Eason. Hits the 3. And the Rockets have cut the lead back to 8. That's a big shot for them. As they look confident. This is a team that knows how to come back. The Knicks going to have to keep their foot on the gas. Alvarado finds Shamit. Shamit, a little room, decides to drive. Now he hands off to Mikhail, who shoots the 3. That's good. Knicks up 11. Oh, Mikhail. Amen Thompson gives the ball to Şengün. Şengün in the corner. Stop doubling, guys. Jabari Smith hits the 3. Stop doubling. Stop doubling. There's possibly a YouTube tutorial for that somewhere. It's not about YouTube. It's about StreamYard. I'm a content creator now. As Landry Shamit hits the layup. Knicks up 10. 46-36. I got to learn how to use StreamYard to its fullest, and then I got to really like put the next level in and go to OBS. Here's Şengün as he's fouled by Cat and young Uncle Phil. I told you Cat would make a silly foul on Şengün. There it is. Just take a look at Landry Shamit. He's not afraid to attack the rim. Why can't Mikhail do that? Şengün will go to the free throw line. I'm curious to see what he is from the free throw line. I would guess he's above 80%. They used to show it. And he makes the first. He rolls it in. Knicks up 9. OG Anunoby in the game. Pelicans won the game against the Sixers. Oh, my God. The Sixers are falling apart. 46-38. Knicks with an 8-point lead. Brunson back in the game. Let's see if he continues his... Oh, he's passing, folks. Alvarado around baseline, and all of a sudden the Knicks are getting open shots. Shamet, no good. As Anunoby tried to save it, he flies into the stands. Now it's into the hands of Thompson. Thompson gives the ball to Jabari Smith as a good seal by Sengun. And the Knicks are now only up 6. Brunson is definitely intentionally getting rid of this rock. But here's the double. They're making it easy on him. OG Anunoby now driving with the left, kicks out to Alvarado. Alvarado shoots the 3 over Sengun, and that one is in and out. And now the Knicks have to get their heels down on the floor and get a stop. Durant bringing the ball into the middle third, guarded by Shamet. Good clear out by the Houston Rockets. Here's Durant. Tries to kick to the corner. It's stolen away by OG Anunoby, who's going to get another fast break opportunity and a slam. OG Anunoby with the dunk, and it's an 8-point game. Here's the outlet, though. Sengun gets it ahead. He's going to attack Mitchell Robinson. Spins. Ball's deflected, and a foul is called on Landry Shamet. Man, this is going to be a test of wills because each team is not really interested in changing what they want to do. They seem very content with their game plans. And that's a situation, going back to the Shamet missed 3, it's a good look. What do you want him to do? Here is Jabari Smith inbounds to Sengun. Sengun looking for Kevin Durant off the screen. Knicks got to show a better help off that as Durant gets an easy mid-range jumper. Guys got to get out in front of that and show. Not good. Brunson yet to get a field goal. He's doubled on every possession. Here's Hart, gives the ball to Anunoby. Anunoby dribbling around the court, gets it stripped, and he gets a taste of his own medicine. Thompson with the slam on the other end. 4-point game. This is the closest the Rockets have been since the first quarter. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. 48-44, 3:20 to go on the clock in the second quarter. Brunson guarded by Durant. Brunson gets to the mid-range, steps in, kicks back. It's Hart wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Tari Eason. Don't mind it. Keep shooting them. Eason hands off to Sengun. Big moment right now at the end of the half. Sengun, fadeaway jumper is up, and it is good, man. That comes from playing in the park somewhere, playing in the gym, playing in the house. That is a ridiculous touch. Here's the bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson with the slam, and Jalen Brunson is facilitating like a demon right now. 50-46. Thompson gives the ball to Sengun. Sengun being forced to shoot a 3. That's good. 1-point game. Jesus Christ. Here is Brunson. Brunson takes the screen, gives it up. It's Hart. Cross court. McHale, big 3. Can't get it. Rebound by Mitch. Puts it down on the floor. The putback is no good. And now the Rockets can take the lead. This is what they did against the Hornets the other night. They got down early, and then they got back in the game. Sengun gives the ball to Durant. Durant is lethal in these moments. And he dumps it off. It's blocked, but a foul. And the Rockets are going to go to the line and take the lead. Wow, Dylan Brooks, broken left hand. Doesn't really impact us, but Figured I'd share that. All right. There's probably a YouTube tutorial. Got that. OBS is solid, as I've heard. Knicks homer. Is Mikhail better than RJ? RJ got to the rack a lot. He didn't finish a lot, but he tried and he got to the line. Mikhail's better than RJ just because RJ's a joke. But if I could fuse the both of them, I would take away Mikhail's jumper and give Mikhail RJ's offensive game, and give Mikhail his defense. I would do that. OBS confuses me to learn it because StreamYard monthly is crazy. As I've heard. I'm not paying for this. Is it bad? I'm nervous watching OG on a fast break. Is it bad that I'm nervous watching? Yeah, I know. It looks like he's going to tear his hamstring in 2 seconds. You can tell OG doesn't have a lift yet due to the toe. Yeah, I guess. Kevin, the files exposed him. Durant just scored against the Knicks. Shameless. If Jalen Brunson's shot isn't going down, what does he do to make up for it? He gets doubled. Definitely gets doubled. Mm. All right. I got Kendrick Perkins in a commercial. They're forcing everyone but Brunson to win, so we'll see if they can pull it off. I think it makes our process easier, to be honest. Interesting that we didn't see DOR or Sohan in the second quarter. Thought that was a little interesting. I thought they gave us something different. Shamit's been decent, but he's not really cutting it from the shot making department right now. Is Brunson doing another silent protest? I think he's tapped in, bro. I just think he's tapped in, bro. It's just how I feel. Shout out to Cam. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you, brother. Just want to check Venmo real quick. Okay. They're talking about Kevin Durant's burner. I do not care. That wide open Shamit miss from the top of the key killed momentum. I agree. But also the doubles down low leading to these corner threes are also not our friend. Team really doesn't like each other. Every game you see it. Yeah, it definitely looks like they're going to work, Jeremy. I sense that, there's certain nights where they get results or they take in pride or there's guys on the bench, but I don't know. You look at the content from these other teams, they're more locked in together. I definitely agree with that. Brunson been in spaces for sure. I don't know about being in spaces, but I definitely think like going on the timeline, he's definitely on there. Like, and he definitely see like that YG post. Like he definitely saw that. All right, here's Brunson though, driving. Oh, nice pass to Hart. Hart loses it, gets it back, cuts to Mikhail, and Mikhail loses it off his knee. And what you're seeing right now is like it's good. It's good motion, but these guys are just not executing. You got to be more like basketball players right now. Here's Eason looking for Durant. Good denial by Brunson. Good denial by OG and an offensive foul. That's a good job by the Knicks, especially by Brunson getting into the passing lane with his hand, and then also OG denying. You see right there as he swings through the elbow and knocks Brunson out of the way. It's a winning play. Brunson bringing the ball up, though. Knicks and the Rockets tied at 50. You'd like to see the Knicks get out of this half with a lead. It's Brunson getting the ball from Bridges. Brunson guarded by Jabari Smith. Brunson with the left hand crosses over to the right, now spins to his left and falls down. And there's a foul called, as that's the first in the last 2 minutes. 14 on the clock, 104 on the game clock. Jalen Brunson to inbound. Once again, tied at 50, 104 to go. Josh Hart hands off to Jalen. Jalen guarded by Tyree Eason. Jalen calls over Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen gives the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. Step back three is up and good. Yes. That's what we need. 53-50. Teamwork. Now get a stop in a score. Go on a little run here. Come on. No doubles, too. No threes, please. No threes. Durant kicks back. It's Sengun, fakes the three, goes behind his back, gives to Durant. Durant momentarily loses it. They probably could have called travel there. And the Knicks are complaining, and they might be right, as Durant goes through for the slam. They say maybe he didn't have control of the basketball, but how long can you bobble the ball with possession like that? Brunson and the Knicks are up 53-52. Brunson sends Hart down. He goes to Karl Anthony Towns to the screen. Brunson puts up a shot. He gets no call. Foul is going to be called, though, on Karl Anthony Towns, and Eason is going to go to the line to take the lead for, no, it's Durant. What in the world am I watching? Kevin Durant walks up to the free throw line. He'll shoot two shots. 53-52, 14.7 to go in the half. Kevin Durant trying to tie the game, and he does. 53-53. Dorian Finney-Smith will check in. Durant, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists on 5 of 13 shooting. On his way to about 30 points if he can get this free throw in, and he does. Rockets with the lead, 54-53. Brunson bringing the ball up. Now he crosses the timeline with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. He gets attacked in the double team. Brunson beats it, gets down the lane, kicks to Mikal, and it's a turnover as Mikal Bridges was not ready for that pass. 2.3 on the clock. Mindless. Brunson will leave the game along with Towns' offense, defense. Eason will inbound. Throws up the pass. It's Thompson again at the buzzer. That one's short. Solheim was in the game, and Mitchell Robinson was in the game on defense. And that'll do it for the first half. Knicks squander an 11-point second quarter lead, a 13-point, I think, lead at some point. And the Rockets leave the half with a first half lead. Excuse me. Okay. I guess I'll go live. I don't see anybody hosting a space, so I'll go live. I'll get people's thoughts. Let's go Knicks. Knicks versus Rockets halftime space. Okay. Let's get to the stream real quick. Let's fast forward to Giannis. Don't like that shot. Run the offense through Cat. Yeah, like I would like some nonstop type situations there. I'm not gonna lie, there's no energy. It feels like lethargic for some reason. Where's the weirdo that praised the Knicks for being up 6 after the first because Brunson took 2 shots? Y'all literally just to talk, son. That would be me. And I'm confused because what team do you think we're playing tonight? Number 1, and do you actually look at the last 2 performances, and then the last game we blamed on missing shots, and this game we're just going to ignore the fact that we missed shots, and we've actually gotten better shots this game. We've had a great process this game. We're just missing shots. Like there's no real reason why we're losing other than the fact that we're not making shots. And I'm cool with it. We play like that, we're going to win. And also, like, Brunson's getting doubled religiously. It's not like he's sitting there like, I'm just going to pass tonight. They're literally doubling him. They're literally doubling him every single play. So it's not like super intentional, but we've had some good looks with Mitchell Robinson getting dunks. Shamit's blown a couple threes. Mikhail and Josh and guys have screwed up some loose balls that haven't went our way. My biggest thing is defensively, I think we look great. The only issue is that we are doubling when we don't need to double, and it's leading to corner 3 opportunities. Sengun got hot a little bit in that second quarter and cut the lead. But all in all, I thought it was a pretty decent half. Like I really don't find anything. This is where Knicks Twitter starts to lose their mind, in my opinion. Their Knicks Nation. It's like we ignore the process and we just purely look at the result. The process from which we played this half was pretty good. Shout out to Lloyd Banks in the YouTube. Appreciate you, brother. The process was pretty good to me. I mean, I like to see us execute better. I like to see us score more. But if I can't trust these guys to make wide open shots, then what are we having a conversation about winning games in general? So, I mean, like, I don't really have an issue with what I saw in that first half. All right, Tamir, what's going on?
Bro, we're wasting. First of all, OG Anunoby definitely beat these spaces after games. He was definitely one of those 2 a.m. Pistons space after that way he's playing right now. He definitely has some sort of account on here. The second thing, Jalen Brunson is, bro, the 2 plays in the second quarter just encapsulated perfectly. He had that one where he finally gets into the paint, finally gets around his defender, but decides to want to do that thing where he like stops on the dime and hopefully he hopes that his defender runs into him. I think it was Amen Thompson, bro. Amen Thompson's not gonna fall for that. He just stopped, was able to stop, and then now he's trying to foul bait that doesn't work. And then he does the same exact thing. This time has a completely wide open shot and decides to try to pass it to Mikal Bridges on the wing, which is an awful pass. So I don't know why we try to go away from. Obviously, it was working. We were playing the offense through Cat because Cat, I think, is playing a great game tonight. I don't know why we're going away from that. We stopped playing fast, which is why we played the first quarter so well. And we're back to the dribble. Let's wait till the last 5 seconds of the shot clock. Let's hope one of our wings could catch it with 3 seconds left and make a play. I don't get what the process is with that.
It's habit. It's habit. A lot of it is habit. A lot of it's muscle memory. I think the execution is off, and guys are being emboldened to do things that they're not, usually being told to do. I thought, like for a little bit in the game, when Alvarado was out there, I was a little worried because I felt like he was not doing enough as a point guard. And I felt like when he hit that 3 and then he got that steal on Tate, I felt like maybe this game was going to take on, a little bit more of a I think he was going to take on more of an aggression towards our side, and we just blew it because we gave up a couple threes to Jabari Smith and other guys. I thought that was an opportunity where we could have pulled away. But Alvarado has to be a little bit more aggressive. They're leaving him open from three. And we gotta do, when we're being left open, guys gotta run across the floor and initiate screening games and move the ball a little bit better. To be honest, I really think that we have to be even more intentional about moving our body when we're being left open, and we have a bunch of guys that are going to be left open. Just because they're just not respected players in this league. It's interesting that Udoka is doubling Brunson across half court, especially with guys like Amen Thompson guarding him. And it doesn't really look like Amen Thompson has a big time issue guarding him. I just think Udoka is playing mind games right now. I've always felt when they double Brunson, it makes it easier for us. You can point to a million different scenarios. I can point to a million different scenarios where you trap Brunson, he slips the pass to Hart, and good things happen. Like I really don't find us getting in trouble because of that. But we have to, again, these are two teams that seem to be very comfortable with sticking with the plan, with what they want to do. For Houston, it's nothing special. They're going to space the floor, and they're going to get the ball on the wing to Sengun, or they're going to get the ball on the wing to Kevin Durant. That's pretty much what they want to do. And the Knicks have to be disciplined. You're 50% of the time you're going to get beat. It just is what it is. But you got to know where you are on the court. I think defensively is the main part of this game. Again, if you're Brunson standing right now in my comments, like, relax, bro. Relax. We were down by 10 against the Pistons last half. I don't know what result you're so upset about, or what you think this team is like when Brunson is like shooting the ball like fire away. Like, again, the Knicks were up 10 for the majority of this game, and they blew it because they just didn't cover the 3-point line, and they missed a bunch of threes. So again, like, if that really is going to hurt your feelings, that the Knicks are moving the ball and they're playing better as a team right now, and they're not getting the results, then that, I don't know what to tell you. Do I want those shots to miss? No, I want those shots to go in. But these are not shots that are bad shots. These are good shots. The pick and pop with Karl Anthony Towns at the end, 53-50. We've been asking for that. Even when you want Brunson to shoot like all day, you've been wanting that, and you got it. Karl Anthony Towns got to hit his mid-range jumpers, though. He's got to hit his shots when he gets them. But I think right now, from what I saw, it was a good half. It was a good half. It wasn't unless you think the Knicks are 15 points better than the Rockets. I don't. I think these are two even teams. I think they got the best player on the floor in Kevin Durant. And Sengun, you could argue, is the second best player on the floor. Everything else, the Knicks got to fill in and play better. The people in between is why. And I can't imagine why people are getting like, this is what you wanted from Brunson. Brunson's playing well. Brunson's playing well right now, in my opinion. Brunson's right now, he's the reason why we're getting open looks. So it's a credit to him. Like, I just don't, like, the aesthetic of watching a Knicks game is beyond me. Like, I can't do that. Anyways, what's up, Rick?
It was good, man. Yeah, I think it was a good half of basketball. I don't know why it feels like the Knicks are like that football team who comes out with their first drive, the first couple of drives scripted, everything goes well, and then, it kind of falls apart after that. Like, the Knicks had, we talked a lot about shooting variance against Detroit. Well, they had 20 points in the paint in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? It culminated into a 13-point lead, you know what I'm saying, because they were defending, they were getting into the paint. They kind of went away from that in the second quarter. Now here we are, you know what I'm saying, down 1 at the half. Like, I think they need to strike a balance between trying to be a driving kick 3-point shooting team and taking the ball to the basket. I think it's Houston, who has no shot blockers. It's Sengun back there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He is their Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks should live in the paint today, right? Every time they trap Brunson and he makes that fucking that pass to Josh Hart, he should be looking downhill. Like I understand you, like they want to shoot corner threes and they want to take a bunch of 3-pointers, but they should live in the paint tonight and at the free throw line against San Antonio.
I agree, but it's going to take guys that usually, when the ball finds them, they got to be aggressive going downhill, and they got to be quicker. That's the other part of it. Guys like McHale, they seem to want to go east-west when they get the ball, even on the wing. Like McHale goes and he looks in the corner, and I'm like, why can't you just, like, I saw a move where Shamet got by his man, I think it was Eason, and he got straight to the lane and got a layup. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out when is it. Yeah.
You know that OG Anunoby is our second most important player. Like, can we put that to rest now? I feel like the Knicks are a different fucking basketball team when OG Anunoby is at his peak.
Yeah.
The peak of his powers. Like him defensively against KD, him in every fucking passing lane. You know what I'm saying? Him just like playing free safety, fucking blowing up all types of actions is amazing. And then obviously him in the paint in the first half. He had a bunch of points in the paint in the first half, leaking for fast breaks. Like that's what the Knicks need to do. Like stop fucking trying to jack up threes and shit, man. Get to the basket. Just fucking send Goon back there.
Yeah. All right, the Knicks.
I still don't like Mike Brown's rotations, by the way. Still don't like
them. I liked the Shohan Diawara experiment.
That shit was like 30 seconds,
No,
though.
they were on the floor for a minute. it was a hot minute. Anyways, the Knicks were up 41-30. Bridges hit a 2. And then Eason made a 3. Then Bridges answered back with a 3. 44-33. This is where it started to mess up. Smith made a 3 off of a Sengun assist. And again, it's like doubling in the post is ridiculous. Shamet made a layup. He wanted a foul. Then Sengun went to the line. He hit 2 free throws. Shamet missed a wide open 3. Okay. So you can blame Shamet for that. Sengun got the rebound. He got a dunk. Then Alvarado missed the 3. I don't really remember that Alvarado 3. Smith got a rebound. Durant had the steal. And Anunoby got the dunk, 48-40. Hart comes in the game. Durant makes a pull-up jumper. And Anunoby lost the ball. Thompson with the dunk. Hart shot a 3. He missed it. Eason with the rebound. Sengun got a jumper, 48-46. Then Mitch got a dunk off a Brunson assist. Sengun hit the 3. McHale missed the 3. Mitch got that offensive rebound, but he missed the putback. Durant, Smith went to the line. He made 1. Then that was the Towns 3, and then we weren't able to secure the lead at the end of the half. But I said from the beginning, my expectations. This is why I'm not bugging out, because I said my expectations for tonight's game. I said Knicks. I'd be shocked if I'd be more on the shock side. I'd be more on the shock side, or surprised, not shocked. I'd be more surprised if the Knicks won this game, because they're not playing fluid basketball right now. I'm just calling it for what it is. They're not in sync. You could see it. And this is not the type of team you want to play when you're not in sync, because they have more consistent isolation one-on-one basketball. So I think that, it's going to take some good shot making for us to win this game in the clutch. And that will be a scenario where I do want Jalen Brunson to take over. But throughout the game right now, I think getting defensive stops, simplifying the game, getting out in transition, getting a live ball turnover here and there, securing offensive rebounds. We didn't get in too much trouble with that in the first half, but it got dicey in certain situations. I thought Hart got a couple good rebounds. I'd like to see more from him. I'd like to see more secure basketball possession of the basketball. But again, I give it a B- first half. Is what it is, man. I don't know what people think this team is, where they're just supposed to blow out the Rockets, but they played better than the Rockets in that first half. It just happens that they got the lead. This is what it is. You got it. And people tell me, oh, this is what happens when you get a little adversity. Like, I don't understand. Like, The Knicks have a good offensive process. They don't get the results, and everybody's like, screw that. Trust me, Jalen Brunson will take over in the second half. If you're like literally crying for it, I'm 100% sure he'll do it. And this is what I can only speak for myself. I'm not State. I'm not anybody else. I could just tell you from my perspective, you get your guys going. This is not me, by the way. This is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said this. You get your guys going early, and then you pull out your bag late in the game. This is Kobe Bryant speaking. So unless you're smarter than Kobe, and Kobe, I think Shumpert has a funny video where he's like, "Yo, I'm locking him down," and then Kobe comes out in the fourth quarter and starts pulling all these different moves, and then Shumpert was like, "Holy shit!" Anyways, join me on the YouTube. All right, Hart misses the shot, and it's Eason ahead to Thompson. Thompson into the corner. Smith 3. Good rhythm shot. No good. Rebound taken by Thompson. Thompson took it out of the hands of Towns. Towns now defending on Kevin Durant. Durant as the Knicks showing a double a little bit. And now it finds Smith. And there's a 24-second shot clock violation. Yeah, man, I can't argue with people that only want to see the game one way. I can't argue that. That's how you want to see the game. That's how you want to see it. I can tell you right now, they're face guarding Jalen Brunson. He's not able to get loose. So others got to take care of the basketball and get good shots. There's a paint touch and a turnover. They're face guarding him. They're doubling him. They're getting the ball out of his hands. There's nothing he can do. This is the problem when you have a favorite player, man. Like, watch the game and hope that the team wins. How many games has other people on this team only had 2 points through a long stretch of the game? Here's Eason into the corner. 3 is up and good by Jabari Smith, and this is the largest lead of the game for the Rockets, 57-53. Brunson calling over Josh Hart, gets the ball back. Now Brunson in the middle third. Kicks back to Towns. Towns pump fakes. Gets down the lane. Kicks. It's Anunoby. Now Brunson with an open shot. Can't get it to go. But the putback is there by Karl Anthony Towns. 55-57. Knicks down 2. Karl Anthony Towns getting active. Durant gives the ball to Sengun. Sengun almost stripped by Anunoby. Sengun attacking Towns. Towns falls for the pump fake, and Sengun with the fall-away jumper is good. 59-55. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the left hand in the middle third. Looking for Karl Anthony Towns. He gives it to Hart. Back to Bridges. Bridges attacks. Opposite corner, it's Anunoby. Step back 3 is long. Rebound goes to Tari Eason. Knicks need to find a way to get a stop and get looks in transition. Their offense right now is stalling out. Here is Sengun. Sengun gets into the lane. Fadeaway jumper is high. No good. Rebound batted up in the air. Stolen away. And a good layup off the help from Tari Eason. Here's Hart looking for a cutting cat, and he's mauled by Eason, and that's a loose ball foul. Here is Cat in the post. Cat getting down the lane. Throws it up. No good. Got to make that shot. Eason now with the rebound. Eason gives the ball to Thompson. Thompson back to Eason. Eason guarded by Hart. Now the Rockets look a little with blood on their mind. Ball's reversed. Smith, wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Brunson. Outlet pass to Hart. Hart to a cutting Bridges. Anunoby in the corner. Need the 3. Can't get it. Rebound taken by Jabari Smith as Mikal Bridges wants nothing to do with contesting for a live ball rebound. Sengun now Gets the double underneath the basket. It's Thompson, and he's fouled by Jalen Brunson. The Knicks do not look comfortable guarding Sengun when he's getting momentum towards the basket. Thompson going to the line to shoot 2, and that one was way off. 61-55, 8:37 to go here in the third quarter. Thompson, second free throws up and good. 7-point lead for the Rockets. Knicks getting good looks, but right now they got to get downhill and get a bucket. Hart setting the screen. They send the double, slip pass. It's a kick ball. And they'll do it again. 14 seconds on the clock. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can hit me up in the QR code right here. That's the Cash App. Hart blocked at the rim. Eason to Sengun. Durant, big three to make it a double-digit game, and he cans it. Mike Brown has to call timeout, and he does. 65-55, 8:14 to go in the game. Let me know what you're seeing. I'm being too positive. Mike Brown hates Diawara. I don't think he hates him. I think he doesn't trust him. You have to do his job. These guys don't want to do their jobs, these coaches, man. Especially when they got a veteran team. They don't want to do their jobs, bro. I still like what I saw featuring Cat, continuing to feed Mitch, pushing in transition. Pro basketball's hard. Let's get this win. Mo needs to take these Hart minutes. Josh Hart is so useless in this game. Yeah. Hart's impact is on the boards, attacking, less willing actors in the loose ball department. Nobody on Houston is going to allow him to play his game. Mike Brown needs to pivot out of this timeout. This is not an energy. This is not an energy thing. This is not a will thing. This is just a bad lineup. Yeah. All right. Let me read the comments real quick. We really let Jalen Brunson make roster decisions. Why does it take so long for Mike Brown to call a damn timeout? I don't know, because it was like the free throws that made it a 7-point game. Usually don't call a timeout after a free throw. It's early in the quarter. We just got off a good shot by OG. Brunson missed an open three. I mean, this is literally missed shots. Yeah. And then let's read. No offense, but you guys are doing all the work for the Celtics by losing. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, the Celtics. I mean, if you're a Celtics fan, the Knicks aren't your situation. What is with this team showing this awful lineup in our faces? Not a good lineup. I agree. Knicks suck. This team sucks, bro. Macri was right about the team. Yes, he was right in giving his opinion. It's just Knicks Twitter does this, Jim Jones, Jonestown thing where like if you don't have the hive mentality, you're like outcast, you're a bad human being, you have no adversity, you can't handle adversity in your life. Like it's ridiculous. Anyways, Brunson with the basketball out of the timeout. Knicks running the same lineup back. It's Anunoby. Gives the ball to Bridges. Bridges attacking Sengun. Here's the double. Knicks got a cut. It's Anunoby. Free throw line jumper off the glass. No. Looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do there, if he wanted to give it to the corner or shoot it. Got caught up in the air. Right now, the Knicks got to be real careful because they're in the middle of a game where if they fall apart here, it's going to be really difficult to come back. Here is Towns caught up on Durant, and he tells Anunoby to go get him. Towns now guarding on Sengun. Towns has to get a stop. Towns, the help goes off Durant, and Durant throws up a wild shot, air ball. Rebound by Josh Hart. Hart now looking up the floor. Gives to Karl-Anthony Towns. Stops. Three-pointer is up and good. Can't say he didn't show up tonight. 65-58. Karl-Anthony Towns with 16 points. Brunson gets beat into the lane. Easton, wide open layup. I mean, what do you want, man? What do you want? What do you want me to say, man? Needed to stop there and couldn't get it. Here's Brunson, though. Brunson gives to Towns. Towns, step back jumper is up and pure. 67-60. Karl-Anthony Towns carrying the Knicks back into this game, trying to give them a window to compete and get them into a two-possession game here. Here's Amen Thompson. Thompson swings it. Corner. It's Smith. Smith attacking Bridges. Fadeaway jumper is up. No good. Tap in. Rebound off the tip is good by Amen Thompson. 69-60. Brunson now with the ball. Brunson looking at Towns. He gives to Hart, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. To take another look at this tough fall-away jumper, and Josh Hart not able to get the rebound. I told you, man. As Towns gives the ball to Brunson. Brunson now with his right hand cuts over to the left. Brunson gives it back to Towns. Towns probably should have passed it, but he goes into the lane, attacks, and he's going to go to the line, and they're going to call an offensive foul. I don't know. Maybe Mike Brown need to look at that. He's hooking him. If they didn't call the original hook, then I don't know what the call would be. But it's 69-60. Cat with his third foul. Interesting to see when they put in Mitchell Robinson here to give the Knicks a couple stops, because right now they can't get any stops. It's Smith Jr. for three, no good. Thompson mistimes his jump. Towns ahead of the pack. It's Brunson going 3-on-2. It's Towns. It's Hart down the lane with a slam. 69-62. Knicks got to get a stop here. Time is running out in this third quarter. 5:30 to go. They got to get some stops. Thompson cuts it off to his left. Now dribbles out. Almost gets called for a travel. Durant, big three. Can't get it. Rebound, long one. Towns fighting for it. It's going to go to the Rockets. I don't know, man. Take another look at that one. Towns definitely batted it. Let's see. It is, it's off Towns. It's definitely off Towns. 69-62. Knicks are just like a stop away right now from getting back in this game. Mitchell Robinson will jump in the game right now for Towns. Here is Tari Eason. Eason gets the ball into Jalen Brunson's chest, and a foul is called. It'll be a loose ball foul. 5:16 to go on the game clock, 14 to go on the shot clock. Brunson guarding on Eason. Eason can't get around him. He passes back to Shepard, who's in the game. Shepard guarded by Shaman, who's in the game. Shepard turns his back, gives the ball to Smith. Smith doesn't want to shoot, but he drives down the lane, attacks the closeout. over Diawara, and the layup is good, 71-62. Brunson driving to his left, gets downhill, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Let's go. Brunson at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Hmm. 416 people watching on this channel. Appreciate you. As Brunson hits a free throw. Right now, it's Brunson, Shamet, Diawara, Mitchell Robinson, and I believe Bridges. Knicks will play tomorrow night in Chicago. Sohan is in the game with Diawara and Shamet. And Brunson misses the free throw. Rebound by Jabari Smith gives to Shepard, and now Easton will bring the ball up. Slowing the pace are the Houston Rockets. Easton giving the ball to Shepard. Shepard with the left hand guarded by Shamet. Shamet doing a good job on him. Now he picks up Diawara in the switch. Fadeaway jumper is up, and it is no good, but a foul is called on Diawara. And Shepard will go to the line for 2 free throws. Shepard, second-year player at the free throw line, makes the first. Knicks are fighting to stay in this game, playing a little bit better over the last couple minutes, but just haven't been able to string together a couple possessions and go on a run. A lot of that is to the credit of Houston slowing down the pace and making this a half-court game. Brunson, guarded by Amen Thompson. Brunson takes the ball with his left hand, drives down the lane. Now he stops. Fadeaway jumper is up, and it's good. Knicks down 8, 73-65. Thompson almost loses it lazily out of bounds. Now he attacks Brunson to his left hand, gets through the lane, shot is up and no good. And they're going to get another foul call. This one's on Mitchell Robinson. Thompson goes back to the free throw line. The Rockets are getting anything that they want right now. Entered this half 54-53. They've opened up a 19-12 run. Thompson's first free throw is short. Much like his brother Asor, does not look comfortable there at the free throw line. Durant will come out of the game. Or does he just go back on defense? I'm not even sure. Brunson's got 7.7 rebounds and 4 assists. I have a feeling he's going to turn it up soon. Knicks down 9 after the free throws made. Just got to get it to a 2-possession game here. Brunson skip pass. It's Shamet into the corner, back to Sohan to Shamet. Shamet now guarded by Shepard. Shamet with the left hand driving down the lane, gives the ball. It's deflected. He was looking for Sohan diving down on the baseline. It'll be 9 on the clock. 74-65 with 3:56 to go. Knicks surviving in this third quarter, but they got to make a punch if they want to come back in this game. Sohan in the corner. Sohan looking. He's not a shooter, so he's got to get rid of it. It's Brunson. Brunson stopped. He has to put one up. Brunson fadeaway jumper is high, up, and good. Big shot from Jalen Brunson to save the Knicks. A possession there that was not looking good, and the Knicks are down 7, 74-67. Here is Durant driving on the baseline, throws up a floater, and it's good, and the foul. Kevin Durant smacks the floor and rises and bumps the chest of his teammate Tari Eason as Durant found Jalen Brunson in the mismatch, and the Knicks are getting dominated right now on the defensive side. As we see the Jalen Brunson bump and fade away over the hands of Kevin Durant. he stares him down. 76-67, 3:34 to go in the quarter. Every time the Knicks look like they might push the lead down, the Rockets come right back with an answer. This is a disciplined game by the Houston Rockets. Durant, with 18 points tonight, tries to complete the three-point play and does. It's Hart, Shamet, OG, Brunson, and Mitchell Robinson right now. As a more conventional lineup steps on the floor, the Knicks are going to need to hit some threes. I think the next three they shoot is going to be a big one. It's Mitchell Robinson at the free throw line. He finds OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby attacks, kicks, corner three. Josh Hart can't get it to go. Rebound by Amen Thompson. Thompson now bringing the ball up. Knicks down 10. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Shamet guarding up on Thompson. Thompson drives to his right, gives to Durant. Three is up and good. Kevin Durant. That should be a delay of game. And he is just dominating right now. 80-67. Knicks can't get a stop. Jalen Brunson, guarded by Shepard. Brunson spins through the lane. He gets it stolen away, and Thompson will get the slam in transition. It's a 15-point game. Timeout, Knicks. Oh, man. This is frustrating, bro. Let's go back to the stream. How are you not energized and angry about last game? Don't you want to kill the Rockets after the horrid performance on Thursday? I just don't. I don't think this team is confident right now. You see them, like the 3-point shots that they're missing is just like lifeless. 100. Make Mike Brown one and done. Tibbs would have never got Cat. Forgot Cat, maybe. Mike Brown's trolling with the Sohan Mitch lineup. This is supposed to be Brunson get his back time, but we have no spacing. We're getting out rebounded by 12. Thank you, Matt. Game's over. Back with this bullshit. I hate watching the Knicks sometimes. Knicks always play terrible on nationally televised games. Thank you, Free Daps. Team meeting time. Yeah, man, this is really terrible, bro. Almighty 4 seed it is, I guess. It is what it is. If you'd like to donate to the stream, you can hit me up on Cash App, Poppa Left, POPPALEFT. Also on Venmo, POPPALEFT. All right. They haven't made one open three tonight, it feels like. On to Chicago is crazy. I'm sorry to say this now to get time to get a new coach. We have seen enough. Mike Malone. Jalen Brunson's been doing the Julius Randle spin into traffic thing. Yeah, it's bad. Guys are just missing a lot of shots. It's weird, man. Mikhail seemed to be the only one that had a good touch from three, and they went away from him. He should have got KD. Good Lord. All right, folks, this is what I do. This is what I do. We got to cut the lead to single digits by the end of the quarter. We got enough time to do it. It's 2:42 left. Just got to cut the lead to single digits, and I just saw something really nice on my screen, so I'll just be quiet and watch. Brunson doubled at Shamit. Shamit driving down the lane, layups up, and the foul. Brunson's on his way to a double-digit assist game. 82-69. Just need to get some energy in the building, man. Nothing like a good, like, spirited comeback to change the season. But I need to see a stop and a score before I believe. First, Shamit's got to hit this free throw. He sometimes struggles from the free throw line. Shamit knocks it down. All right, 82-70. Got to get out of there. Here is Shepard. Shepard driving down the lane, throws up the alley-oop, and it's no good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson pulls up. Mid-range jumper is up. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. And just like that, the Knicks are in a position to cut this lead into a third. They were down by 15 at the timeout, and they were able to get a and one, and now Brunson will go to the line for two. So 15 becoming 10 in a matter of two possessions. Oh, my gosh. Amen Thompson. Brunson's got to hit these free throws. No pressure, though. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Got it. All right. First one's good. 82-71. Brunson stepping back to the line. Trying to cut the lead to 10. He knocks it down. Knicks got to close this quarter now. Forget the 5-0 run. Just close the quarter. You know Durant is going to be the featured man. Durant. As Brunson shows the double, Durant loses it momentarily, goes back to the half-court line to get it. Durant now picked up in a double, swiped, and a foul is called on Jalen Brunson, and the Knicks are in the bonus. Durant will go to the free throw line. Unforced, man. It's just unforced. You didn't need that right there. Alvarado's going to come in the game. You didn't need that right now from Brunson. I don't understand. Durant at the free throw line. He's been automatic here. I don't know why Brunson's like boxing out. Oh, he missed one. All right, he missed one. Okay, good. 83-72. Let's get this to single digits. That's the goal. Let's get it to single digits. Brunson double, turning, gives the ball to Josh Hart. Hart now guarded by Eason. It's actually Finney-Smith. Hart picked up by Thompson. Now Brunson guarded by Finney-Smith. Brunson with a quick step. Step back jumper is no good. Rebound by Durant. He outlets to Thompson. Thompson now with OG on him. They're looking for Kevin Durant. Every possession, just giving him the ball. Durant stopped by Hart. Knicks got to jam up. Now Durant gets it back. Now they got to step in. Durant, fadeaway jumper, no good. High rebound, fought for, taken by Capella. Capella is fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. That is the situation right now. That is the situation. Capella makes the first free throw. This sucks, man. This really sucks. They're not doing anything special either. Shouldn't be down by 12 right now. Come on. Knicks will get the ball to start the fourth. I think so. Hope so. Oh, there was a technical. Brunson at the line. I'll take it. And he makes it. 84-73. Durant pointing at the referee. He went like this, and the referee didn't like it. 84-73. I'll take it. Come on, let's play the game. Capella hits both free throws. Knicks to inbound. 85-73, 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Brunson calls over the screener. It's Alvarado. Now Brunson's trapped. It's Alvarado. Takes the three. Can't get it. Rebound tipped out, taken by Hart. Now it's Brunson. Fakes. He gives the ball to Alvarado. Alvarado calling up Brunson for the switch, and now a foul is called on Shepherd. Brunson goes back to the free throw line. People are talking about getting in the lottery over falling out of the plan is crazy right now. Oh my God, we are literally just missing shots though. This is a miss. Some of the defense is inexcusable. We should not have been giving up 85 points at this point in the game to Houston, but you know, it kind of gets me out of the ability to say we're just missing shots. But really, on offense, it's literally all that's happening right now. What are we reviewing here? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, this is Tom Thibodeau roster, not Mike Brown roster. Even on that Shamit pass, Brunson hesitated. As disappointed I am, they finished this quarter down 7-8, winnable game, but they got to dig in. They just got to go on a run, to be honest. It's literally their run away. They just haven't been able to put it together. There's an illusion that we're down by like a million right now. We need to execute. I guess easier said than done. Sitting in my house. Brunson at the line, taking care of business tonight, hitting that free throw. 85-74. This is not a team you want to be down to. I'll tell you that much. They're isolation. They'll slow the game up. Brunson hitting all his free throws. 85-75. Brunson with 12 points, 6 assists. It's Thompson, and they're going to call a foul on OG Anunoby. And it's going to be Capella going to the line again. As Alvarado and Udoka having a conversation. I guess Kevin Durant's going to shoot free throws. Okay. All right. That's fun. Durant missed one last time. Let's see if we can get lucky again. And the ball spins in. 86-75. This has been a long third quarter. Officials tonight are calling it very tight. Knicks got to close this quarter still. It's still pretty much a minute left. They got to get a 2-for-1 situation and execute. Brunson bringing the ball up. Alvarado sends the screen. Now Brunson holds it, waits for the double, gives it up, and loses it. It was just a stupid pass. Here's Shepherd down the cup, layups up and good. Embarrassing, man. Knicks down 14. Hart with the ball. Hart picked up by Dorian Finney-Smith. Knicks don't go 2-for-1. Brunson gets it back. Brunson bobbles, gives the ball to OG Anunoby. He attacks, mid-range jumpers up, no good. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson, blows the slam, and now we are in full embarrassment mode. If we go down in this quarter, down by more than 15 points, you can put a nail in this game. It's Alvarado on Durant, 6 on the clock, 5. Here comes the double. It goes down to Thompson. Shot is up and good, 16-point game. Outlet goes to Hart. Hart has to put one up. It will count if it goes. It's an air ball. What an embarrassing team, man. Oh, Mike Brown is getting out freaking coached right now. My God. There was a clip in tonight's game where Hart told Cat to give him the ball, basically. This core will not win the championship. The quote was like something, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to yell at you to give it back to me. I paraphrase. You got to send that to me. I want to see that. Please send that to me, RRD. Brunson is too small. He can't maneuver anything, especially if he passes into automatic turnovers. Raps won't get enough stops. Yeah. Brunson needs to know when they stop doubling and pass way earlier. Laugh out loud at this game. What's up, Squad A? Terrible, bro. Terrible. This is bad, bro. This is bad, man. Something's going on outside. Hey, this is terrible, man. Sad looking team right now. Sad looking fan base. Trade everyone, including Brunson. Blow it up. How could Tibbs do this? At least we get to face Detroit in round 2 and get it over with quicker. Definitely helped my performance at work. I love how I'm able to de-invest for myself from this team and not watch, so it doesn't bother me. Sucks that you have a YouTube channel. Probably can't do that. It's a great comment. The one game Cat and Bridges cook, Brown don't want to feature them. Sengun was sitting that whole time. Literally turned the Pistons game off at the end of the third. This team is a disgrace. Mike Brown sucks. I appreciate your honest takes on our Knicks. Your post on X about being satisfied because of all the suffering we've endured after basically the year was 100%. Yeah. Not sure if you can open X links to the comments, but just sent it above. Okay, I can't. You could DM me on X, though. I refuse to believe we suck this bad, but Knicks keep telling me otherwise. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, send it to me in the DM. I'll take a look. All right. Here we go. Show some fight, man. Come on, man. Ain't nothing to show some fight. They're calling everything. My God. Foul on Alvarado going around the screen. I don't even know why. Here's Sengun. Sengun going at Karl Anthony Towns. Fadeaway jumper is off the glass. No. Rebound by Bridges. Bridges now bringing the ball up. Bridges using a double screen. Now goes back to his left. Bridges lobs it into Anunoby, who blows the slam. This is frustrating. My Lord. Jump pass into the corner. Now it's Thompson. Backs it out to the other side, and he'll bring it out. They're just going to milk this clock. Ime Udoka, you dirty dog. Here's Sengun. Sengun backing down OG. 3 on the clock. Has to put it up. Gets into the body. Fadeaway jumper is short. And a good box out, but a rebound. And they're going to call that a good layup. They said it hit the rim. 18-point game. Shamet drives down the lane, kicks to Anunoby. Anunoby back out to Towns. Fakes Alvarado now in the corner. Shamet a 3. Got it. 15-point game. Good answer. Let's get it to a 8-point game with 6 minutes to go somehow. Sengun calling out instructions. Cat all up on him. Sengun driving with his right hand. Cuts back to his left. Sengun now cuts in. Stolen away by Anunoby. Here is Alvarado. Pulls up. Gives to McHale. McHale now. He's got Shepard on him. Good job by Alvarado getting downhill, but he gets blocked. And it's out of bounds off of Sengun. Good Lord. Knicks got to, like, execute right now. No Thompson on the floor, no Durant. Here's the inbound. It's Towns with the slam. I can't believe they didn't call a foul. What a slam. A posterize. 93-80 timeout, Houston. Wow. What does Cat have to do to get a and one? These other guys get those calls. All right, let me go back here. You easily are the best Knicks takes, by the way. Thanks for making great content when we blow. This is what it is, bro. I'm just keeping it honest, bro. Sometimes I'm honest and people say I'm positive. Sometimes I'm honest, people say I'm negative. I'm literally just giving my opinion. One thing I won't do is I will not give a take based off what people think about me. That's crazy. Like, it's bad. We have enough of that in our world. Here's an honest discussion needs to be had about Brown. Right now, he definitely is dropping the ball. Teams have figured out Brown's playbook. The refs are so biased. Players can hold Brunson and grab Cat, but when we do it, it's a foul. Alvarado's like a toddler in transition. That is one thing that he is not good at. Fake run. I'll take it. Don't scream, bro. We're down by 50. Go to refs Diddy party. I don't know what I did to make you laugh, but maybe it was the game. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Who knows, folks? Maybe we get a miracle comeback tonight. All right, let's do it in the chat. I need dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Give me a dub in the chat. Enough. I need some dubs in the chat. Big dubs. You know, the Pistons won again. Did they? Fucking assholes. Come on, give me some dubs in the chat. Let me check the NBA scores real quick. We got the Pistons. They did win again. They beat the Bulls. Heat beat the Grizzlies. Spurs beat the Kings. Pelicans beat the 76ers. And that's it. Suns beat the Magic. We already knew that. All right. Knicks pressuring full court. The ball goes into Sengun's hand, guarded by Towns. Towns. Now the pass goes to Shepherd. Alvarado up on Shepherd. It's Shepherd giving the ball to Smith Jr. Back to Shepherd. Guarded by Alvarado. They're milking the clock. Knicks got to get stops. Sengun driving down the lane, layups up, and a foul is called. Oh my! Why am I trying here? Why am I trying? Sengun free throw, no good. Just need. They blew their timeout. The Knicks are gonna have an extended run if they go on it. They blew their timeout early. There's enough time to make a comeback. Sengun gets the free throw, 14-point game. Alvarado, push the ball. Let's go. It's Alvarado to the right, down the lane, kicks, Anunoby for three out of the corner. No good. He just can't hit a shot. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? It's a good shot. And a turnover. Quick turnover, too. No shot, no nothing. That was good. 94-80. Man. Bridges will inbound. It's Bridges, Alvarado, Shamet, Towns, and Anunoby. He's definitely putting shooters on the floor. But the Knicks got to make some shots. It's Alvarado calling over a screener. It's Towns. Alvarado down the lane, kicks back out to Shamet. Three is up and good. 11-point game. Need one more stop here and a score. Come on. Come on. Shepard around to the left. Now takes the screen. Shepard hesitates into the corner. Smith Jr. for three. Got it. Fuck. Come on. Knicks bringing the ball up. 8:40 to go. Alvarado looking up. Now it's Anunoby on the elbow. Towns, three out of the corner is up and good. 11-point game. Press. Come on. Press. Shepard bringing the ball up the court. Spins his back on Alvarado and now is on the top of the key. Alvarado forces a pass into the corner. Pump fake. Shot is up. No good. Another shot is no good. Rebound goes to Anunoby. Knicks pushing the ball. Anunoby. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Now it's Alvarado in the corner to three. It's good. Knicks down 8. 97-89. And this one is still alive. Sengun now. Guarded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns all the way up on him. Towns running to the spot. Good defense. Spinning. Ball slipped out of the hands of Sengun. He gets it back. Sengun into the corner. It's a three. Dorian Finney-Smith. No good. Rebound by Alvarado. Alvarado now bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Knicks down 8. Here's the ball into Anunoby. Anunoby gives it back out to Alvarado. Alvarado looking at Towns to the right. He's got Anunoby to his left. He gives the ball to Mikal Bridges. The mid-range jumper is up. No good. Rebound by Sengun. Here is Jabari Smith into the three by Eason. That one's up. No good. Rebound by Mikal. He outlets to Alvarado. Alvarado up the floor. Alvarado stops, goes to his right, cuts down the lane. The layup's up. No good. Rebound put back by Bridges. 6-point game. I'm a crack addict for the fake comeback. Oh my God, I'm a crack. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Oh my God. Oh man, it's a 6-point game. No Durant. No Durant, no Thompson. I told you they blew the early timeout. I told you they blew the early timeout. 700 people here in the chat. Send a Cash App to support the channel, support the time I'm putting in. Got a little bit of Hennessy left. Nursing this thing. POPPALEFT on the Cash App. Good luck, Dollar, to get the Knicks the dub. Guys are moving and grooving. Oh, I have the last championship and I'm 80 years old. Kiss my rings, bitch. Oh. 2 + 2 reposted the stream. Yes, he did. All right, I gotta get the game off the I gotta get the stream off because I can see the score. Oh my god. All right, man. Karl Anthony Towns' defense on Sengun has been admirable. It's been David Robinson admirable. The Admiral? The Admiral. It's been admirable. What do you think is the key to securing this game right now and getting it even closer? Do the Knicks need to just keep this lineup on the floor? Do we need to get Jalen back in the game right now to match Durant? It's going to be interesting if he keeps Alvarado in there. I think Alvarado's defense is giving them some energy right now, letting them get some stops. Nobody's going to talk about it, but Jalen Brunson got freaking diced up on defense in the third quarter. Just nonstop getting cooked. But it is what it is, man. Man. 6-point game. It kept the same lineup. I think so did the Rockets. I think they have a certain amount of minutes that they want Durant to be out of the game. Is he back in the game? He is not. Oh, he is. He's in the corner, guarded by OG. All right. Finney Smith, guarded by Shamet. Now it's Thompson. Thompson hands off to Durant. Durant, guarded by OG. Durant pulls back. OG guarding him. It's Durant. Gets to the mid-range. Jumpers up. It's long. No good. Rebound taken. Falling away. And it's taken by Dorian Finney-Smith. 10 on the clock. 6:35 to go. Durant getting another opportunity here. He wants the screener. It's Eason. Durant gives the ball back to Eason. The three is wide open and no good. Another rebound. And Mikal Bridges doesn't care. And it's a foul. And Bridges picks up another loose ball foul. Why are we not boxing out in this situation? 2 straight stops. What is that? That's not a box out. Here is Thompson back to Durant, guarded by Bridges. Durant, 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Jalen Brunson. Brunson back in the game for Alvarado. Interesting decision there by Mike Brown. Brunson now leveling the floor. Bridges setting the screen. Now Bridges gets it back. Mid-range jumper is up. Short. Rebound by Thompson. Game's right here. 5:50 to go. Thompson guarded by Brunson. Thompson backs him down. Now kicks into the corner. It's Eason driving, gets underneath the basket. Shot is blocked, and a foul is called on Karl Anthony Towns. That was a golden opportunity, bro, and we blew it. Eason at the line. Give me one, Tari. Give me one. Damn it. Makes the first. Cavs at Thunder. The Cavs are contenders when they win tomorrow. We all know the story. 5:41 to go. 98-91. Eason at the free throw line for one more. Gets it to go. 99-91. Should have left Alvarado in the game. Here's Brunson giving the ball to Bridges. Bridges into the post. It's Cat. Cat backs his man down. Hook is up. No good. Rebound back to Cat. Cat absorbs some contact, looks underneath the basket. It's OG Anunoby with the slam. Once again, the Knicks cut it to 6. 5:20 to go. Inbound the ball. Yo, make him pick it up. Landry Shamet, what are you doing, bro? And they finally pick it up. Thompson looking for Durant. And underneath the basket, it's Finney-Smith. And a turnover. Need a bucket right now. Come on, for the vibes. Towns drops the ball. Brunson will pick it up and bring the ball up. It's Alvarado back in the game for Bridges. Towns behind the three-point line. Drives, gets through the lane. That should be continuation, and they're going to call it on the floor. Are we in the bonus? It should have been a continuation, man. On the floor. 14 on the clock, 4:52 on the game clock. It's only a 2-possession game, but the Knicks, the game's in the balance right now. The Knicks really gotta get some shots going down. They don't need a 3, but they need a good look. Towns gives the ball to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Jabari Smith. This is a good matchup for him. Brunson getting to his spot. Brunson to the right hand, backs away, fadeaway jumpers up, and good. I knew it. It was a good freaking matchup, 99-95. 4:34 to go. Brunson with 14 and 6. Thompson, guarded by Shamet. Knicks got to be careful of the three-point line here. It's Shamet, guarded by Durant. Shamet guarding Durant. Durant backs him down. Fadeaway jumpers up. Strong. Box out, folks. Here's Alvarado with the loose ball. Alvarado pulls up for 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound goes to Durant. Dorian Finney-Smith now collects. It's a 4-point game. Finney-Smith gives the ball to Thompson. 3:55 to go on the clock. Now with 10 on the shot clock. Thompson guarded by Alvarado. They're looking for Durant. It's Thompson down the lane. It should be a charge. And they're going to call it. Jalen Brunson takes the charge. 99-95, 3:47 to go. Knicks fighting back here in the fourth quarter. They were down by 16 points. This is the closest they've been since early stages of the third. Brunson to Shamet. Towns posting up on Eason. Towns goes to his right, backs him in, then falls away. Layup is good off the glass. 99-97. 1-possession game. 3:25 to go. Shamet guarding at the point of attack. It's Thompson. Thompson picked up by Brunson. Thompson tries to attack. He gets downhill. The ball stripped momentarily. Thompson gets a cutting Finney-Smith into the corner. Eason driving on Towns. It's Eason backing him down. Fadeaway jumpers up and good. 101-97. Knicks got to push. Brunson, Alvarado, and the screen. Brunson finds Shamet. Shamet had some space. He looks for Towns. Towns is smacked. And they're not even going to call a foul there? No, they are going to call the foul. It'll be side out. Sengun back in the game for the Rockets. (101-97), 2:51 to go. Finney-Smith has 5 fouls. And Jabari Smith, Spike, sit down, bro. Doing too much. Tim Thomas in the stands. Oh, my God, they're pushing Towns. Call the play. OG gives the ball to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Jabari Smith. He's been cooking him. Brunson down the lane. Fadeaway jumpers up and good. 101-99. 2:40 to go. Thompson bringing up the ball. You know who they're giving it to. Thompson Gives it to Durant, guarded by OG. Look for the pinch help. Here's Durant, mid-range jumpers up, and good. Hall of Fame status, 103.99. Knicks got to take these punches with pride. Let's go. Keep executing. Brunson drives down the lane, gets into the paint, swings it out. Shamet, three is up, short. Rebound to Thompson. Thompson slows it up, even though he had numbers. Thompson guarded by Alvarado. Thompson now gives the ball to Durant. Durant looking to seal this one. It's stolen away by Alvarado. Alvarado stole the ball. Alvarado down the lane. Alvarado throws up a wild shot and hits the layup. 103-101. Mike Brown urging his team to get up into the ball. Sengun guarded by Towns. The floor is spaced tremendously for the Rockets. It's one-on-one. It's Sengun spinning. Here comes the help by Shamet. The ball is stolen away by Alvarado. Here's Brunson bringing the ball up. Knicks have a chance to tie the game or take the lead with a three. Brunson drives down the lane. He gets through it, and the layup is good. Tie game at 103. 125 to go. Defense chants in the chat. Kevin Durant walking the ball up, guarded by OG Anunoby. Durant loses the ball. Loses the ball. It's Knicks basketball. 1:14 to go. J.R. Smith and Tim Thomas out of their seats. Go right back to Karl Anthony Towns in the post or get Jalen Brunson if he's guarded by Jabari Smith in a switch. Brunson picks up the ball. Knicks have a chance to take the lead. It's a tie game, 103-103, 17 on the clock. Brunson looks for Shamet. They're going to Towns in the post. Towns getting pushed out. Shamet. Knicks got to get the ball back to Brunson's hands. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson kicks it back. It's Alvarado. Alvarado driving, throws up a shot. It's blocked. It's blocked. Here's Jabari Smith in the front court. Gives to Durant. Durant pushes off. It's a charge. It's a charge. Jalen Brunson draws the charge. And now Brunson and Towns communicating. And they're going to review this one, it looks like. Share the chat. Let the people know where we're at. Ime Udoka looks like he wants to challenge this one. Let's take a look. Brunson, was he planted? Oh, yes, he was. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, that's a charge, sir. Oh, my God. In that situation, though, right? That possession was terrible. Cat, got to do something, man. You got to go down. You got to spin. You got to come back up. You can't. You are a guard, bro. If you got to go away. Clear out. Then hand off to Brunson and go into a switch in a two-man game. Read the game, bro. Read the game. All right. I got to get off the stream because I could see my all right. Call upheld. 48 seconds to go. The Knicks, very important to take note. They will have a 2-for-1 here. They got to get the shot off with about 10 seconds left or so, but they will have a 2-for-1 here. Don't overthink it, too. Crash the glass if you must, because you know Houston's going to want to walk it up anyways. Brunson will get the ball. 44 seconds to go in the game. Knicks tied with the Rockets 103-103. Knicks coming back down 16 in the fourth in a game that they looked dead. And now they've come alive in Madison Square Garden. Brunson guarded by Tate. It's Brunson. Fall away jumpers up and good. Jalen Brunson takes the lead for the New York Knicks 105-103. Here is Kevin Durant. Durant guarded by Anunoby. Durant stops on a dime. The shot for the tie is no good. Rebound by Eason. Back out to Jabari Smith for the lead. Can't get it. Rebound, 4-4. Taken by Karl Anthony Towns to Jalen Brunson. There's time, no go. They throws it off to Shamet. Shamet dribbles out and he's fouled. 6.1 on the clock. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Yeah! Dubs in the chat! You know, the Knicks won again. All we do is win. You know, the Knicks, they won again. Oh, what a game. Yeah, I'm keeping this open. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's a team. That's a team victory, man. That's a team victory, man. Shout out to Jose. Changed the game, man. Shout out to Cat. Changed the game, man. Shout out to Brunson. Won the game, man. Won the game. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Game of the year. Game of the year. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love this take. Can't stand them. Give me your seat. Let's go. We're going to the finals, baby. Oh, we didn't get up to the free throw line? Oh, I can't live like this. Timeout. I thought we had free throws. I thought we had free throws coming. Mama, I can't handle it. Mama, I want to go home. Mama, I want to go home. I thought we had free throws. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. I thought we had free throws coming, man. 5-pick Mick. Oh, my God. 8:45 in the chat, man. Shh. Shh. Mason, relax. All right. Out of timeout, 105-103, 6.1 to go. Knicks will have to inbound this ball. we having fun, bro. We having fun, man. It is what it is. My God, that Kevin Durant shot and that Jabari Smith shot. Oh. Hart to inbound. Hart looking around. Knicks not getting loose. He's got to throw one up. Hart throws it into Anunoby, who's fouled, and he'll go to the line. Man, that was a long 5 seconds. Anunoby, who's usually clutch from the free throw line, will hit 2 and win the game. If he hits 1 or if he misses 2, we're in trouble. Shamet coming in the game. Man, I gotta take a look at this fourth quarter again. All right, Anunoby at the free throw line. Give me the first. Got it. 106-103. Rockets have a timeout. If Anunoby misses the free throw, it's a live ball. I would put Mitchell Robinson in right now. Mitch low-key had no impact on this game. OG at the free throw line. This one will seal it. Free throws up. It's good. Timeout, Houston. Kevin Durant looks pissed. Yeah. Yo, my guy. Eating cookies out the cupboard. Grabbing milk out the fridge. Towns is in Sengun's bank. Towns is in Sengun's chick. We're checking out the gadgets. Yeah, man, the defense was fire. This is a fun game. That was honestly the best comeback of in recent and since the playoffs. That was fun. Better than Christmas. Here's Durant pulls up for 3. Got it. 2 seconds to go. Leave us alone. Oh my God. Knicks should call time. Knicks don't have a timeout. Do not throw the ball up, by the way. Don't throw it up. Hart to inbound. Hart gives it into Shamet. Shamet gets fouled. 1.2 on the clock. Shamet's pretty good at the free throw line. The question is, does he make the first and miss the second? Doesn't really matter if he intends on missing the second unless there's a foul. Oh my God. Shamet at the free throw line. No timeouts. Both teams in the bonus. Shamet, if he hits both, Houston a 3 would, as Shamet misses the first. Now he really should miss the second. Because the game's over anyways. You don't want to give them an opportunity to inbound the ball and get it up court. And Brown saying no fouls. Sohan in the game with Anunoby. Durant and Şengün underneath the basket. Shamet should not make this free throw. If he makes it, I'm going to lose my mind. Shoots it, and he makes it like an idiot. I don't get it. Knicks set up their defense. They throw it in. It's Durant for the win. Oh, my God. He didn't make it. Oh, my God. Why? All right, man. Let's read these tweets, bro. Thank you, bro. Good night. Good night. Let's read these. Let's go back. This was an incredible situation. I'm gonna have the space open. I'm gonna do a space. I'm just gonna do a Your Knicks space real quick. Wow. Knicks win this game 108-106. Here's Jalen Brunson in the postgame.
You were doing the other things, like drawing those three offensive charges. Just how did things like that bother you?
Good win, man. Yeah, they did. They completed a fake comeback, brother. They definitely did.
Oh my God! Is that the largest one this year? That's gotta be the largest.
No, they came back down 17 against the Cavs, but this one was more impressive because they were actually dead in the water in this one.
Oh my God, these fuckers went through. Oh, that was sweet.
Interesting lineup that Mike Brown went to, basically getting 3-point shooters all over the floor. And I actually like that lineup. I want to remember it. It was Alvarado, Bridges, Anunoby, Shamet, and Cat. And I just want to shout out a couple people. First of all, I want to shout out everybody that joined me in the YouTube. Definitely want to shout you guys out for joining the stream if you were there. And I'm still live in the stream right now. But I want to shout out a couple people. Number one, I thought Karl Anthony Towns had his best game in months, like maybe his best game of the year. I just thought he took on the responsibility of a number 2 option, and I want to get the exact numbers here. I got to get out of the Zoom here, and that'll affect the stream real quick. But that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go to the box score. I got the box. No, I'm looking at it right now. I want to give Cat his flowers because I thought Cat had probably his best game of the year in terms of his clutchness, his defense, which was very underrated on Alperen Sengun. Towns had 34 minutes tonight, 25 points, 10 of 15 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and he was a plus 23. And I didn't know he was a plus 23, but it definitely feels good to give that take and find out he was a plus 23 at the end of it. And also, this was a night where Mitchell Robinson was just terrible, bro. So we really needed Cat. And again, it was the theatrics at the end definitely was what took us over the top. But to get it into a single-digit game when we were down by 15 points, 16 points, And this is also a team in Houston that is going to slow the pace, and they're going to make it very difficult for you to get shots. And, sometimes when there's a chink in the armor, when you have no Amen Thompson on the floor and no Kevin Durant on the floor, you have to seize those moments. You've seen the Knicks lose games when they don't have their best personnel on the floor. I thought Alvarado did a great job of getting into Reed Shepard's process. I thought Karl Anthony Towns did a great job of pressuring Sengun. And again, making other players make big plays. Like, don't be afraid of it. If you get beat, you get beat. Sometimes the Knicks got beat. They got beat for a 3 in the corner late in the game. Also tonight, Kevin Durant had a big shot at 103.99. The Knicks didn't back away, and that's where Jalen Brunson comes in, and he becomes your mano-a-mano superstar 1A kind of level talent. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I thought Cat and Alvarado, Bridges, Anunoby, and Shamet did a really good job. Shamet hit a big 3 to cut the lead to 11 after Houston made the lead a 14-point game. I thought he had a big 3. And this is on top of the Knicks not being able to make any 3-point shots. I mean, Brunson was missing 3-pointers. Anunoby was missing 3-pointers. Hart was missing 3-pointers. Hart went 0 for 3 from 3. All right. Anunoby went 2 for 7 from 3. All right. So Alvarado went 2 for 5 from 3. There was a lot of missed good looks from them. And I thought that they did a really good job of forgetting about the scoreboard and taking those 4 minutes and saying, you know what, whatever's going to happen in these 4 minutes, we're going to fight. And I felt like they fought it back into a point in the game where, Houston was probably still in the driver's seat, but at least we could look at it realistically and run a process to where we could actually get it to a 2-possession game. We made some intense big time plays. I don't even know if I can remember them all, but I think between Alvarado getting these Michael Jordan backdoor steals like he had in Game 6 against Karl Malone, like he was coming up from behind the postman and getting the steals, and then Alvarado had the layup to cut the lead to 2. Alvarado had a ridiculous 3-point shot that he tried to cut the lead to 1 at 99-95, but the Knicks stuck with it really well. And then at the end, it was Jalen Brunson finding the mismatch against Jabari Smith. And I really thought that he diced them up real nice for the mid-range, and then he got it back and he went downhill and he got a nice layup. He also sprayed the ball really well after he got down underneath the hoop. There was a Karl Anthony Towns moment where it was really, really intense, and he was able to not only get a layup, but he got a putback. Guys were poised. Guys were determined. They were confident. A light went on in their game, and hopefully they can understand something out of this fourth quarter that can help them learn how to play the game. I could tell you one thing. We are not doing a good job of piecing and parceling the rotations together throughout the game, but our top 2 players played like all-stars tonight. Jalen Brunson tonight had 20 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, clutch at the end. And this is what I was saying earlier on the space. When you want to know who has a good game, see what they did in the most clutch parts of the game. Jalen Brunson was clutch tonight. He hit game tying shots, game winning shots, hitting basically all his free throws, seeing the floor pretty well in the first quarter. He said he was passive. I thought it was pretty much him trying to read the game, and I thought his team didn't pick him up. We can talk about that. I don't think his teammates picked him up this night in the first quarter, but definitely when he went to the bench in the fourth quarter, the team did not die. They did not fold, and they kept it a game. And it was a tremendous, tremendous comeback. Probably my favorite game of the year, if I'm going to be honest. Just want to go down the list before I get to the speakers. OG Anunoby tonight, 40 minutes, 20 points, 8 of 16 from the field. Josh Hart tonight, 27 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers. Okay, he did not have a good game. Mikal Bridges, 31 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 11, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He had an up and down game, but you take what he gave you. But I thought it was really impressive by Mike Brown to take him out of the game for Alvarado, because at that point you had taken Alvarado out of the game for Jalen Brunson, and that was when the Knicks were going hot. And then the Knicks were down 97-91. They take out Alvarado. It's now 99-91, and then he puts Alvarado in the game for Bridges, which was a very, very, very interesting, sneaky move, and it got the Knicks able to get some stops. I felt like in that third quarter, the Knicks just didn't take any pride in manning up and getting back into their matchups. There was a lot of free throws in that third quarter, a lot of made buckets in that third quarter, and we didn't even match up off of makes in that third quarter. And I thought Alvarado put a stop to all that. I give you Jalen Brunson. Sohan tonight, 4 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 2 from the field. He didn't really do anything noteworthy. Diawara had a nice layup, 4 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 1. And he had a nice assist to Mitchell Robinson underneath the basket. Good release valve player. Probably needs a little bit more minutes if you're asking me. I think I've seen enough from Sohan and Diawara. I'm ready to go with Diawara. I think Sohan is a situational late of the game body that you could throw in the game. One guy who definitely did not have a good game was Mitchell Robinson. 18 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, no blocks. And he was a minus 21. Landry Shamet was a baller tonight. 26 minutes, 14 points, getting to the cup, 5 of 7, 2 of 4 from 3, hitting free throws. He interesting point at the end of the game, the free throw situation. The Knicks were up by 1 with 2 seconds left to go in the game after Kevin Durant cuts the lead 2-1 after 3. And I felt like after Shamet missed the free throw with 1.2 seconds left on the clock, they should have missed that free throw intentionally, because there's nothing they could have put up after that missed free throw that would have been a good look. And all you have to do is stick with you're already on your man. You're already next to your man. So there's nothing that can happen there that's a scramble situation, and you have to catch and then launch a shot. I was shocked that he shot that free throw. It's actually malpractice that he did that. And for about 5 seconds in my life after he made that free throw, my life was in the balance. And they got a good look off. So that in itself was terrible by Mike Brown. He should not have done that. I'm actually disgusted that they went ahead and did that. But it is what it is. They got the win. I'm not gonna bug out over it. Jose Alvarado, low-key player of the game in terms of the energy department. You don't win the game without him. I think Cat, Brunson, and Alvarado, if this was a hockey game, I give those 3 guys the 3 stars. Honorable mention for OG Anunoby. But man, I like really gutty win, man. This was not like a game that Houston gave away, by the way. This was not a game that Houston was like, they just stopped trying or something like that. The Knicks went out and took this in the fourth quarter. They outscored the Houston Rockets. Listen to this. 33-15. After getting outscored by 15 points in the third quarter, 37-22, the Knicks come back in that fourth quarter and outscore the Rockets by 18, 33-15. Thought Mike Brown had a terrible night until the fourth quarter. Probably one of his worst coaching games until the fourth quarter. But again, sticking with that lineup, subbing back in Brunson, but still finding a way to get back Alvarado in the game was clutch. And big win, man. Big win. Big win to re-steer this. I'm telling you, man, that it was going to be disgusting on here. Going into Chicago on a back-to-back and having to get that win as like a chore, I'm telling you, right, I could just relax and have a good night and talk to you guys about some things. And yes, there are concerns. Like, part of the process was good in the first half. That third quarter was abysmal. It was really bad. There was a stretch from about 6 minutes left to go in the first half to the end of the third quarter where the Knicks possibly played their worst basketball of the season. And it was nothing that Houston was doing. We just did not look like a confident basketball team. But something switched in that fourth quarter, and I'm going to give the credit to Jose Alvarado for that. That's the type of player you get when you acquire him. All right, let's go to Deej, and then we'll go to Edge, and then we'll go to Petey.
I'm good. I was just coming up here to say,
Oh.
I'm happy that we have a fun win, but I got nothing to add. You did that wonderfully. I was listening to Kat talk to Charles, Kenny, and Chuck. Interesting little conversation that Kat had with Shaq. When Shaq says he needs you, Carl Anthony Towns, to play like this in order for the Knicks to have a chance to win a championship. And like Kat was kind of dismissing it, but Shaq wouldn't let up. It's kind of similar to the way Duke would, comparing with the Perkins.
Well, these guys are not used to people telling them anything forcefully. It is what it is. And you saw, by the way, did anybody see Brunson and Towns? Or after that really awful possession, Towns got fronted out to the 3-point line, and then Shamet had to go. And the Knicks got to be better in that situation of just reading what's happening. Towns has to act like a guard and run away, and stop acting like he can post up and get position. At some point, he's got to realize who he is. But they had a
healthy back and forth be over about that play.
Yeah. Shamet was caught in no man's land. He threw up a shot. That was the low point of the comeback, because it was like, damn, you did all this work. You got an opportunity to take the lead, and that's the look you get. And then Brunson and Towns got into it, and I thought that was tremendous to watch. But, Cat tonight was everything that people complain about him. I think he was the opposite tonight. I thought that he was intentional about winning his matchups. He dominated Tari Eason. I think more than anything, what was impressive to me was his defense on Alperen Sengun. To me, that was not a matchup that I felt like mano-a-mano he looked confident in the first half. It wasn't like Sengun was doing anything like otherworldly, but he was getting to his spots. He was taking his jumper. I think the Knicks just, maybe they don't take pride in their defense. Maybe they don't think they're good enough, but like they don't really, the old adage about defense is will over skill. I think the Knicks, if they were to look at that fourth quarter, they could say like, okay, like it's just an extra dig in. Okay. Like, and maybe Mike Brown has to figure out who are the people that are going to ignite them to do that. It's going to be interesting because, Alvarado is one of their better defenders, but you put him on the floor, it compromises your length a little bit. But we'll see what he's able to do. All right, Edge, go ahead.
What's going on? This is the first time that Cat actually played to his physicality level. He was actually not complaining in this game, and he was in the paint, bro. This is one of these games that we would like to see him have all the time, but consistency is everything to this dude. He had to hold the game the way how he was playing Brunson, trapping him, and nobody else was actually doing nothing throughout the game. The Alvarado situation in the fourth quarter, that was a spark, or that had to be a spark, because nobody else was really taking charge because Brunson was out the game or was getting, trapped by, these big wing dudes. So he couldn't actually operate. But he does what he does in the fourth quarter. The two biggest plays to me is the offensive foul that he's drawn. I know y'all say that this guy don't play defense. He's small. He's whatever. Those are the two biggest momentum shifting plays by Jalen Brunson without actually scoring the basketball, bro. So to me, other than taking ill-advised fucking threes by Alvarado and Mikal Bridges in the fourth quarter, I thought the Knicks played a perfect fourth quarter. I know you said in your live that going into the fourth left, they have to play a pretty good freaking fourth quarter to try to win this game, and they actually did this shit. So defense is not all about POA and everything like that, bro. Is other factors into defense, even that you're not capable of doing it. Jalen Brunson, obviously got the most charges in the NBA for a reason, and he's one of the only Knicks that actually take charges on this fucking team. So, I know the shot making wasn't good, great in the fourth quarter, but to me, those are the two, most important plays: getting the possessions back and then giving the ball to Towns in the post. In a mismatch that he was dominating the first three or the last three quarters after the first quarter. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see grittiness. I want to see, toughness from this team. I want to see resiliency from this team. So this is one of the first time in a long time that we've seen this. And it starts with the Energizer bunnies on the bench. It starts with OG playing KD pretty well in the first half of the game, or holding for 3 to 11, having a bad shooting night. I'm still a little bit concerned about shot selection with Mikal, and him basically like drifting away throughout the games and things like that. But if you're gonna get Alvarado making plays for you in big time moments, and OG making plays for you big time moments, and Jalen Brunson doing what he does, the team is gonna be good, bro. The team is gonna be alright. But this is one of the encouraging fucking wins that I would like to see throughout this fucking stretch run. So shout out to Jalen, bro. You put respect on his defense, man. I know he ain't the fucking best defender, but he actually held the game where it needs to hold him. So shout out to him. Shout out to the Knicks, man. They needed this fucking game.
Yeah, they definitely needed it. They definitely needed a game. Definitely needed this win, and they got it. And they like crazy where we were about. What time is it? 11:30. Crazy where we were at 10:30. Never would I would have been telling you, like, man, this is one of the better wins of the season. You know what I mean? But I want to reiterate, we went out and took it from Houston. Like, I don't think Houston gave this game away. And that's very difficult to say about a team that had a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter, because this is a team that prides itself on having two isolation demons with Durant and Sengun, and they couldn't outlast us. And I said at the beginning of this game, I figured it would be a one possession game, but I just didn't feel like the Knicks had the rhythm in going into this game to feel confident in them. But I always felt from the jump it would be a one possession game. But this route, no way. Like, I didn't think it would go this way. All right, let's go to Petey. Petey, what's going on?
What's up, Lefty? DJ at Edge. I gotta keep quiet at home, or I'm gonna get in trouble and wake everybody up. But Lefty, I think one of the keys, like, I don't know if I think you remember the Bridges dunk putback, and then they called timeout. Like, to me, that kind of like shifted everything. But I don't know, that whole thing too with Sorry, I'm just trying to keep quiet.
No, the sometimes when you're on a comeback, there's certain markers in the comeback, depending on how far you're down. I always think being down 15 or up above 10 to 15 points, you got to make it single digits. Then the next hurdle is to make it a 2-possession game, and that Bridges dunk helped us get it to a 2-possession game. And we were missing some shots. We had some opportunities there. There was a foul that we got called for that put them on the line. So there was like I said, like, there was times where Houston was punching back and we were able to answer. I thought what's his name, Udoka. I thought Udoka called an earlier timeout that he probably should have let it ride out a little bit, because when you call the first timeout, when the second wave comes in the comeback, you can't just like cut it off quickly. You have to let it run a little bit. So or else you're just blowing a timeout. So yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a little interesting. Like, it was like, oh, he really thinks like this one's in the balance here, and I felt like there wasn't an answer after that. So yeah, I keep going, man. Oh wow, it was a fight in the Grizzlies in the Heat game.
Two more quick points. Brunson didn't have his first field goal to like 4:11 left in the third. Nice finish by him. And I heard the stat. I believe the Knicks are now 15-3 when OG scores 20 or more points this year, which I didn't know that until ESPN said it. That's it, Lefty. I gotta shut up here. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I agree with the sentiments. All right.
Side note.
Yep.
Before you end the show, because I don't know if anybody else is coming up, but you did well, Left. That was good. I was locked in today. with the game on the YouTube.
Thank you,
So
bro.
hit that thumbs up button for your boy.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of people in here. I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. You don't have to watch again. Just hit the subscribe button real quick, and just leave it alone. Like that's all you got to do. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Good, bro. Yeah, that was a hell of a job, bro.
Where? Why? Because my head's shining. I'll turn down the thing. I'm working. Look, I'm in the middle of my living room right now. You can see the Valentine's Day balloon behind me. But nah, we're not done yet. We got young Uncle Phil in the building. Young Uncle Phil, I'd love to get your thoughts on tonight's game, man. What's going on?
You about to start spitting.
What's good? What's good? Just what the doctor ordered. We needed that win bad.
Good team building event.
Yeah, we needed that style of win bad too. Big takeaway for me was actually in the third quarter before the comeback. The trade-off, the chess game that was going on between Mike Brown and Ime Udoka, where when Brunson would try to get Reed Shepard on him, they would trap. Brunson would give it up, and for whatever reason today, we really struggled to play 4-on-3. And I thought that was something we figured out like in the fall. Like, I don't know why we struggled so much today specifically. Maybe I'd have to watch it again to figure it out. And then the adjustment, of course, in the fourth quarter was having Alvarado in instead of McCall, and all of a sudden, 4-on-3 wasn't tenable anymore. That's an indictment on McCall, but I don't want to be negative on a game we won like that. Anyway, on the other side of the floor, though, they were running a pick and roll to get Brunson on KD, and KD was just killing that in the third quarter. And I was curious to see how we're going to stop it. And honestly, he made Udoka choke the game away, sitting KD as long as he did. And by the time he came back, OG did a great job just staying on him. Amin Thompson also, as great as he is as a slasher and defender, like a phenomenal defender. Offensively, he leaves so much to be desired. Like the fact that he doesn't even look at the rim to shoot ever made playing defense a lot easier.
I thought I want to go back when I watched that game again, because there was a couple possessions where he went quicker than I thought they should have went. There was like a couple possessions where I think when Shepard was in the game, they kind of like slowed it down, and they didn't really get the greatest looks either. But in terms of like the anxiety of the Knicks defenders, it was like they had to do a lot. With Amin, it was like he was getting the ball on the he was on the elbow, and he was just like going downhill with like 16 on the clock. It was just a little questionable from him.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if he didn't go, what is he waiting for, right? Like that's kind of his only.
Just give the ball. I mean, give the ball. The Knicks did a really good job all night when they wanted to, of denying the entry passes. OG was face guarding Kevin Durant. I'm interested to find out what Kevin Durant's numbers were tonight, because he hit a bunch of free throws, but he was not. I don't remember him hitting a bunch of shots. Yeah, 10 of 26.
Like he was getting locked up to start the game. Went through a little hot streak when he was Brunson hunting.
Yeah.
And then OG put the clamps on him again in the fourth, although he did hit something like that. That shot to put it to 1, oh my God.
Yeah. You knew it was going in.
Yeah. But I'm just glad we have a guy who does the same thing on our side. Because, like, the last 4 field goals by Brunson were all fuck you shots on the exact honestly, I don't know how Ime didn't get Amin on him, because I don't know that he makes those over Amin, but over Jabari and over Dari, no problem. That's 2 6'8", 6'9" defenders with the 7-foot wingspans we always talk about. The kryptonite, they're not the kryptonite. Not for that guy. On his worst day, apparently. Because, like, wow. I gotta give big ups to Cat for playing with force. And, like, there's a certain shot that isn't the post-up shot that everyone says he needs to do, that he took that made me say, okay, he's engaged. It was actually a turnaround midi. But, like, whenever he takes that kind of shot without hesitating, you know he's actually locked into the game. Defensively, I think his effort was there. I think Şengün
is the kind of guy he can keep up with. So like he didn't get too frustrated. And I thought that was going to be the case coming into the game. Like when Şengün went on his little heater, I was a little bit surprised because A, those were really tough shots. B, that's just they don't run pick and roll in the way that would bother Cat. Like you can play drop coverage against them with Ahmed because Ahmed is not going to pull up for a jumper anyway. So like in that regard, they play into our hands, and that really showed in the fourth quarter because they literally had one play to run, and it was get KD on a small guard and have him rise up above. Like that team needs a point guard in the worst way.
I'm shocked they didn't do anything at the deadline to get another one.
Yeah,
They should have got Alvarado.
Right. Alvarado changes their dynamic significantly to close games. From what I'm hearing from Rockets fans, that's their big problem. They don't close games well because they can't get into any offense. And they have to play KD so much to have the semblance of a good like Jabari Smith Jr. shooting today really made the Rockets offense look better than it was.
He had some big shots.
There was a point where he really wasn't missing.
Yeah, he had some big shots. I would say maybe if I can remember, he definitely hit 3 or 4 threes.
Yeah, from the corner, from that same left corner. Like
He had 2 in the fourth quarter, by the way.
He had 4 threes, 4 of 8 from 3, 8 of 13 from the game. He's like McHale. From afar, he reminds me of McHale.
No, he's just the 3-4 version of Mikal. It's a 2-3 version. It's funny you say that because like they're the kind of player that if they get a handle, oh my God, there's something there. But if they never get that handle, it just kind of doesn't. It's not complete.
By the way, if you want to know who is guarding Kevin Durant tonight, just look at the minutes. OG Anunoby, 40 minutes. Kevin Durant, 38 minutes. They were locked in together. All right. Any thoughts on Cat before we go?
Yeah, last thing I said great job, Cat. I don't like the fact that he can be pushed to the 3-point line, but I also don't like the fact that refs let him get pushed to the 3-point line. Like there's something to be said about like Cat not being able to get into legal position, like into his positions legally, because for whatever reason, refs really let guys knock him around even before he catches the ball. And then once he catches the ball, same shit. Like, I don't know. I'm usually not defending Cat, but today, what I saw didn't make sense because there's no way we can be that physical with KD. There's no way we can be that physical with Şengün. So how come they can be that physical against Cat? I don't know.
Well, a couple nights like tonight, it might help his case. It's psychology, I guess, but I think like ignoring it and playing into the strengths of your game.
Yeah.
And I thought like he did some uncomfortable things tonight, and sometimes he succeeded, sometimes he didn't. He got called for one offensive foul, I think. But for the most part, his looks were secure. Like they were not like, I don't know what I want to do here. Like he was very confident.
Even in the post when he fucked up, the basketball gods like were kind to him on those. Like there was one where he made a spin to the baseline on the side closest to the camera, and he goes baseline and he tries to put up a hook shot. It's an air ball, but it bounces right back to him and he dumps it off to OG for a dunk. And it was like, yeah, your impact isn't actually necessarily just efficiency around the basket. It's getting to the basket in a position where 2 people have to stop you from doing things.
Yeah.
Because that's where the impact comes from. Like Jalen in that first half, despite how passively he played, because he was picking up 2 people all the time, it wasn't harming us that he wasn't shooting, and he wasn't shooting well. All I want from Cat is for him to be impactful enough to attract 2 consistently. If he attracts 2 consistently, OG can score 20. But if he doesn't attract 2, I don't know where OG gets 20 points from, unless he's on just a heater from 3. And I think that's the domino that needs to be consistent for this team to really like play at its highest level.
Yeah, they're due right now for just a game where they just blow up and hit a bunch of threes. I'll say that.
Yeah. But I'm trying to analyze this team like past the 3-point barrier.
No, yeah. Well, if they struggle from 3, they can't lose. Like it's not a real thing. They have to have secondary looks. I thought that that third quarter, man, that was bad.
Did you see those 4-on-3 opportunities? Like, why were they so bad at it? What were they doing wrong over
And just missing shots.
Well, no, they weren't getting good looks 4-on-3 after the Brunson traps.
I got to look at it again. I think some of them were just, they weren't going down. They weren't going forcing and committing, making anybody commit past the double to me. But also some of them, they were getting open looks. And I think like sometimes when you miss, you overthink your process. And that's,
I actually thought Diawara should have played a little bit during that stretch because
he's a willing passer. He can shoot. He's confident.
He can shoot, and he has enough like impact on his first step that he can get to the basket quickly if the rotation doesn't come.
Yeah, Diawara just got diced up something like really mean in that and he got picked up a bad foul. And like here's the thing Sohan, I said this when we got Sohan, like to ask Jeremy Sohan to do anything on offense is going to be a problem. To ask him to do anything on offense after not playing for a whole season is really going to be difficult. And he's playing with a new team. Like, this is why Mike Brown wants to like force him some minutes, because it's not just to see. I think they know what they got in him. Like, it's not like a mystery. He's been in the league for 3 or 4 years. They know who he is, but he has to get some rhythm. But right now, they also got to win some games. And like to win tonight's game was good because it's just like Cleveland has a game with OKC tomorrow. We got a game with Chicago. Like we could go out of this whole weekend of talk 2 out of 3. And honestly, you take 2 out of 3. You take 2 out of 3 out of the stretch. If you can continue to build 2 out of 3 out of these next 10 games and then coast from there, because the Knicks do have a soft part in their schedule after this like 8 or 10 game stretch. You just got to take it, bro, because I'm telling you right now, that 4th seed is going to be treacherous. You're going to get a team that's playing with their ears popping on an airplane. Like they're going to be excited, their first time ever in the Toronto Raptors in that first round. I'm not saying we would lose that series. I'm just saying it's like unnecessary. It's just an unnecessary environment. You know what I mean? That we would have to play in that first round. The Sixers look terrible. I also want to say this about Josh Hart before I go to Rusty. I've always felt this with Josh Hart against teams like Houston. When you don't have when you are playing a team that is long and lengthy, and there isn't a weaker rebounder on the floor, and there isn't just a weak man in the hustle department, and people are matching Josh Hart's energy, like he is phased out in terms of the impact. And tonight, I'll go over the numbers again. Josh went 27 minutes, scored 2 points, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, 4 turnovers. That's the Hennessy speaking. But Edge, I was telling you before the game, I said Josh had such a bad game against Detroit, but we were so upset that we lost the game, and he's like so low on the totem pole. But people forgot about it. And I'm not like Josh is going to do the same thing Alvarado did tonight in another game. I just think that tonight, like, you got to know when it's not his night, and you got to be able to pull the plug a little bit earlier. And it's a difficult guy to pull, because you pull him, you're going smaller, or you're going less fluid. Like it's not an easy decision. You're either going to Sohan, or you're going to Diawara, or you're going to Shamet. Shamet did a good job, but they like to play Shamet in place of Bridges and Anunoby. So I thought Shamet had a decent game as well. I don't think we win the game without him either. All right, Rusty, let's go.
One day we're going to give Shannon his respect. One day.
I have no problems with Shamet. I'm never a guy that says don't play him, or I notice the things that Shamet does to this team that others don't do on the team. Trust me. Like, this dude gets into people's elbows. The reason why he got hurt against Orlando is because They were trying to match Orlando's physicality in that game at Orlando, and he was trying to prove a point, and he put his whole body on the line. Like the Knicks, if McHale did that, and OG did it from the jump, right? But if the guys on the wing stop did that on a night-to-night basis, you wouldn't need Landry Shamet, for real. But that's a role that you got to want to do. And as a guy who's probably fighting for triple his salary this year, he's making $3 million this year. He's 28 years old. Landry Shamet ain't going to be, 40 years old making a whole ton of money. He's got to make his money right now. So he's got to fight his way to prove himself in the league as a two-way player. He was never really known as a two-way player in this league. He was really known as a three-point specialist. Right now, he's showing he can score at 2 levels. He's a good 2-level scorer. He could shoot the 3 ball, and he can attack the glass pretty well. Mid-range, he don't really have that. You know what I mean? But as far as he's a two-way scorer, and he can play good defense at the point of attack. I got to watch that fourth quarter again. If there's a way I could do it, I want to do it, because that sometimes, a team puts together a quarter. It happens a couple of years ago. The Knicks played the Timberwolves at the Garden, and they played like this insane good quarter. Like they went like 40-15 run or something like that. And I remember watching it, and I was like, damn, if they could just put this quarter on a loop in practice and be like, do this every game.
Was that the first OG game?
No, it wasn't the first OG. It was before they got OG. It was the year before, I think. It was a different. I'll find the game. I'll go back and find the game, and I'll show you like a little bit of what I was talking about. But sometimes, when I was looking at this game going into the fourth quarter, I was like, it would be. I actually joked around in the chat and live. I was like, Dubs in the chat, like, let's go, let's just get a dub, like, let's go do it. And there's certain games within a season where even in baseball, you don't really feel it in football, really, because football, it's like, it's not a momentum sport. You know what I mean? Like, it's 1 week this, 1 week that. You know what I mean? You can't really have momentum in football, but baseball, you see it. Basketball, you see it. Hockey, you see it. And I thought like tonight might be a game where the team goes, oh, wait, like this is who we are. You know what I mean? And this is what we're capable of. And let's go on another run. And you can't predict these things within a game. You can't predict what the game is going to be. I always find it funny when people go before a game, I need 25 in this. I need 30 in this. Like, this is not like this is not the way the game goes. Just because you want it to happen. Like the thing with Brunson, people were killing Brunson in the first half, and they were like, well, you guess you wanted him to pass. I'm like, dude, like, what do you want him to do? He's getting doubled. He has to pass. He's getting face guarded. They're not running any actions on the other side. Like, he has to pass the ball. But you know what I mean? It just, the game dictates, the action sometimes. So I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed, man. It's not just me being a fan. Maybe it's the Hennessy. It could be that as well. It could be the mix of the slow burn sipping on the Hennessy. You know what I mean? When you slowly drink, you're not really drunk. You really nurse it really well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about where we are right now. Now, I think that's how I'll feel till tomorrow. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Rusty, go ahead.
What's up, Poppa? Shout out to you. Yeah, I was very shocked with how this game ended. I did not expect it, and very happy about it. My biggest complaint, besides just the rotations and all of that, because I don't know what Mike Brown was thinking tonight, but it was clearly not correct. If anything, like, how good of a player Diawara is with his ball movement, with his ability to like shut down people defensively, and to, in moments like this, in games like this, especially in the third quarter when we were down, putting Sohan in over him is questionable to me. So that was my biggest issue. Cat, finally started playing like the Cat that I got excited for when he was traded to us, which is something that, I think all of us have been looking forward to and wanting to see out of him, because he is a good player. He, just with the way that Mike Brown has been setting up this offense, they're playing through him a little bit and not to him. When he goes in the paint, he showed it in the playoffs last year. When he goes into the paint and he charges, no one can guard him. And that's something that he started to remember tonight, thankfully. My only other biggest thing to me
Yo, nope. Darn it, man. Darn it. Yeah. All right. We'll close that out. Peace. Close that one out.